you come in, damn it.
I saw her walking in the sunset. My knees turned weak, my head was spinning round. An angel dressed in velvet. I tried to speak, but couldn't make a sound. The sun reflecting in her eyes as I was standing hypnotized. Her laughter when she turned around knocked me over to the ground. Medic went down, my heart's got a serious injury. It's ripped to pieces in my chest. Oh, medic, what can you do? This is some serious witchery. She's my only antidote. Oh.
Turtle Gang, what is good? Good to see all my beautiful turtles today.
I've searched everywhere to find.
Happy Gobble Gobble Day, turtles.
Is she a dream or in reality?
Good to see each and every one of you.
I'm not the man I once was. I'm drifting like
Thanksgiving
a ship
blunt.
that's lost at sea. When I close my eyes, she's all I
Number
see.
69.
I can't find no remedy. My heart's a villain in my chest. She made a cardiac arrest. Oh,
Mimi Jean says, where's Summer Wells?
got a serious injury. It's ripped to pieces in my chest. Oh, medic, what can you do? This is some serious
Mama, 4
witchery.
boys. Number 54.
She's my only antidote.
Hope everybody's having a great Thanksgiving. Mine's just getting started.
When I close my eyes, she's all I see. I can't find no remedy. My heart's a villain in my chest. She made a cardiac arrest. Oh, medic went down. My heart's got a serious injury. It's ripped to pieces in my chest. Oh, medic, what can you do? This is some serious witchery. She's my only antidote. Oh, medic went down. My heart's got a serious
I want to see some turkey emojis today. Turkey emojis.
Medic, what can you do?
It's Turtle and Turkey Day.
Serious witchery. She's my only antidote. Oh.
KC Glass. Happy birthday, Arkansas! Medic! Okay, people, don't eat so much turkey that you need a damn medic, okay? That stuff will put you to sleep. Tryptophan, knock you out. Boom, you be done. Right? That's why everybody goes to sleep after eating a big Thanksgiving meal. All right. So, it's a natural chemical in turkey that puts your ass to sleep. And you don't be nodding out. I know a lot of y'all ain't here because y'all are having dinners with your families and hanging out with the fam and all that stuff. But it's good to see each and every one of you that is here with me. I just came up here a little bit to hang out with you guys. I know it still has the baby killer flyer up there on the screen, but we ain't talking about the baby killer, okay? I just came up to hang out with you for a few on Thanksgiving, see how you beautiful people were doing. Just talk about what's going on today, right? It's a good day, right? It's kind of chilly outside here in Virginia, you know, but everybody's sitting around, eating, hanging with the family. You know, I've seen a lot of the crazy stuff going on, you know. Carla Pro, happy Thanksgiving. Dolly, thank you for streaming today. Well, I wasn't doing much else. I was sleeping. I don't have a lot of plans today. I'm going to grab me some food somewhere. I don't know where. I'm either going to have something delivered. I am going over to my kids for a little while. She's going to eat dinner with her friends, and then I'm going over there to slave at her house, right? I got to hook a bunch of stuff up for her. So that's my plans for Thanksgiving, is to go be a free labor for my child, okay? So, but other than that, I'm probably just going to order me something, have it delivered, or I might go out to Cracker Barrel or something crazy. And if you're in a 757 and you're eating alone and want to go grab dinner, hit me up, okay? I'm buying. I'll take you out to dinner, especially if you don't have nobody to eat with. So me, I'm not a real big holiday person anyway. So, but I like to see other people enjoy their holidays, you know. Me, I ain't big on Christmas. This year I am going to put up a Christmas tree. Usually I don't even do that. I'm going to put up Christmas lights. I'm feeling a little festive this year. You know, I always spent most of my holidays with my mother, like Thanksgiving, Christmas, those things. And then my mother's been gone for like 10 years. So Christmas to me, Thanksgiving ain't really that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of like, I like Halloween. I'm a Halloween person. I think Halloween is probably my favorite holiday, right? I like the people dressing up, the kids, the whole trick or treat thing, the whole haunted forest. That I like that holiday. The rest of it is just another day to me, but I still enjoy people being happy around the holidays and, seeing people have fun. Try not to kill each other. Some family is hard to get along with. You can't pick your family. Just try to make the best of that time that you got today. Hopefully you eat some good food. Has anybody ate yet? If you've already eaten, press 1 in the chat. Some people eat really early. Like when I first wake up, I can't eat. I can't eat to the evening time. Like when I first wake up during the day, I don't know what this is, but ever since I've been young, I've always wake up with a little bit of an upset stomach, right? Like it takes me a while to about the evening time before I can eat. I usually eat once a day, right? Like I know a lot of people eat, but sometimes I will eat a breakfast and then eat a dinner. But for the most part, I usually eat once a day. Okay, a lot of y'all have already eaten, okay? Y'all ain't playing around. Y'all couldn't wait, huh? It's 11 a.m. I'm eating later, Team Rose says. Yeah, so I'm an evening eater. Okay, so around 5 or 6 o'clock, I'll start to get hungry and I'll go get me something to eat. I'll probably go sit with the old people and Cracker Barrel with that food that ain't got no damn taste. They need to put some seasoning on their food. Or, I might look around at where something's really bougie and see if I can get them to deliver, or I can go pick it up. I probably should have did this days ago, but hey, I'm a slacker. Okay, I'm a slacker. If not, I'll scarf down some damn Chinese food and call it a day. I just woke up. Well, so did I. I ain't been up long myself. I just got up, rolled this first, wake and bake Thanksgiving blunt. Everybody should get you one if you're a smoker, okay? I call this the John Madden, all right? Just in case you don't know, the Kentuckian or whatever the damn thing is, the turkey with the duck and chicken in it. That's what this is. I put 3 different weeds in this. So that's my Thanksgiving turkey right there, okay? I'm smoking it right now. I'm smoking it. Who wants to be alone on Thanksgiving, especially when you have kids and grandkids? Sad. Well, I mean, a lot of people, like me, I'm a single dude. I don't want to go out and make a big Thanksgiving dinner. My kid, she's off doing things. So I either go out to eat, or like I said, I'll have something catered to me or brought to me or something of that nature. And I'm not a big holiday person. Cherry Thin Mints for the holidays. My mom says hi, Dolly. Tell your mother I said hello. Happy Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, we're out of flour for the holidays. I'm rolling up my second one right now, Rick said. There you go, Rick. You ain't playing around. You're getting an early start. Okay, Dolly Vision. I picked my Bob Evans feast last night. They cook it, I heat it, serve it. Okay, lean on me. That sounds easy. Plus, I ain't a cooker, so I'm not going to go in there and cook a bunch of fucking food. Right? Now, outside on the grill, I'm a grill master. in the house, I don't cook nothing. When's the next episode of Turtle Island? Turtle Island is coming back this week for the last 2 shows. Okay, there's 2 shows left of Turtle Island to kick the last few people off. The reason it hasn't been back is because I've been having problems with my internet. So that's why we haven't been doing the show. But Turtle Island is coming back. There's only 2 shows left, okay, because we're voting off 2 people the next one. That puts us down to the final 4. And then the last vote will determine who wins Turtle Island, okay? Happy Thanksgiving to you, Christina. It's good to see you, Team Rose. I see them turtle emojis. They're one to life. So, oh, look, guys. I want to give y'all a little bit of announcement. I want to thank everybody who has been donating to the Dolly Camera Fund. Crushed it! Okay? Now, the trolls have been hard at work. I don't know how they done this. Right? This is something new to even me. I had to ask some people about it. But the trolls never stop working. So, my wish list, okay? They have went into my wish list and purchased everything up there. Okay? Now, you would think, okay, well, that's great, Dolly. It means you got everything on your wish list. No. So what they do is they purchase it and, like, refund it or take it off. So what it does is it takes it off my wish list. Okay? So every time I put something on the wish list, the trolls just remove it. Well, what they do is they purchase it, refund it, and then so it's not coming and it's not on the wish list. So it's just taking everything off there, so I can't have a wish list. Okay? Trolls are clever. I was like, can you do that? But I guess you can. Okay? So what we're going to do is go ahead and say, well, the hell with the wish list, because they found a way to tamper with the wish list. But they can't do that with the registry. Okay? So them are like, when you donate to the camera, that's non-refundable. Okay? So what they're doing is they're purchasing something that they can refund. And all it does is take it off the list. So I put items up there I knew nobody would buy, like high ticket items, because I was like, that can't be right. And then boom, it was bought right off of it. And I was like, okay, the trolls have figured out how to do this. So now we're just going to move it. Okay? So they don't sleep. Even on Thanksgiving, they're making videos about me. Like, what the hell, people? Do you not take one day off? It's the holidays. Okay? I think you can not troll for one day. I think you would be fine, right? But the trolls are like, yeah, it's Thanksgiving. We're going to double up the trolling today. I don't know. I don't know. But who has that energy? Most people be sitting around with their family and having dinner, not making videos about Dolly. Okay? That's weird. That just shows you're a fucking weirdo. If you're making a video about me today, you're a weirdo. All right? There's nothing else to say about you, but you's a weird person. You got some problems. Right? You can't enjoy your Thanksgiving and be festive and have a good day where you ain't got to be hate. Who hates on Thanksgiving? That's what I want to know. Who the hell hates on people on Thanksgiving? Right? Like, your turkey was so dry that you just like, fuck Dolly. I'm going to make a video on this dude today. On Thanksgiving. Okay? All days. To mess with somebody or to troll somebody or to be hateful. You know, a day about coming together and putting differences aside and all for one and one for all kind of shit. I don't get it. People are just, yes, the camera's good. Boom. So, I think. Now, see, like I said, the trolls, they went in and infiltrated the damn wish list. So, I had heard a rumor about something like that. They had a way of messing them up. But nobody had ever done it to mine. But now they're doing it to mine. So, whoever that person is, hey, I learned something from you, right? I learned not to put it there. You can put it somewhere else where you can't mess with it. So, CR, thank you so much. This is sad AF. Yeah, I mean, trolls, they don't stop. You know, these roaches. You know, and some people I think were, you know, I know some of these clip channels, I didn't think they were that bad. You know, I just, you know, even sometimes I would joke but they just gotten turned into hate channels, right? Just straight hate channels. So if you're sitting around hating today, you got some problem. I don't hate nobody today. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate anybody. I wish everybody has a great Thanksgiving. Them clip channels, them hate channels, take the day off and enjoy your day. And, a little bit of hate, putting it to the side for one day ain't going to kill you people. Okay, ain't going to kill you, right? Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Sue. Are the remains Quinton in the casket with the American flag? I usually, it's Thanksgiving. I don't really want to talk too much about true crime. But no, they're not his remains. I believe they're not. That one, why would they have an American flag over the coffin? Two, we don't even know if it's him yet because it was just identified as human remains. They took that picture from something else. I don't know. I don't believe it to be him though. Because they said his bones were in Quantico. Okay? Unless that was his bones before they sent him to Quantico. But why did they have American flag over it like he's a veteran or something of that nature? I just don't know. Cash App Gang never sleeps. Yeah, I know. Some people are just, whatever the trolls are doing, who cares? I just keep moving. They keep attacking, and I just keep ducking and weaving. You know what I'm saying? Every time they attack, I just change. Attack, change. I adapt, right? You ain't getting rid of me. You're not hindering what I do. You're not stopping me, right? All I'm going to do is adapt. That's it. Your husband is fixing your turkey. Happy Turkey Day to all. I got the worst cotton mouth. I got to go to the store and get me something to drink. I'm trying to finish off this blunt without drying up. But yeah, I definitely need something to drink. Stay positive, Jimmy. I'm always positive. I don't let a lot of stuff get me down. You know what I'm saying? Usually ever. Now, these child cases get me down a little bit, emotional, like especially when I was out there. But far as in life, I don't let shit upset me. I don't care what people really say about me. I know who I am, right? So when people out there spreading rumors about me and this and that, I know at night who I am. You know what I'm saying? I have to be able to close my eyes and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to do good things, be a decent person, and I'm sleeping good. You know what I'm saying? Plus, a viewer got me a feather pillow, and that shit helps a lot. Okay, I sleep like a baby. Okay, and the better I am as a person, it seems like the better my life is getting. So it's just more incentive to me to try to be a better person every day. As I'm doing that, I'm seeing my life is getting better. The people around me is getting better. The vibe is getting better. You got to cut that hate out your heart. Okay, these hate channels and all that stuff. It only gets you so far, you know. Take us on a road trip to the store, Dolly. I ain't took people on a road trip with me in a while. I did take y'all to Walmart for the mass shooting, but I haven't took y'all anywhere in a while. I doubt I take y'all anywhere today, but maybe here soon. All this traveling. What I was going to do when I traveled was I was going to go live and have somebody read the comments to me so I could, while I'm driving, I could talk to you guys, help pass the time. And then I never did that. I was like, I ain't going to do that, So I got a lot of stuff that I got to get to here in the studio over the next couple days. And that's mainly fixing everything on the order list. So right now, guys, don't order no soap. Don't order no t-shirts. Don't order anything, okay? Not right this second. Let me get everything out, okay? Tighten up the whole order list because Angela D's still not out the hospital, okay? So come tomorrow and the next day, I'm going to be working on nothing but orders. Anything that's out, anything that might have been messed up, anything of that nature will be taken care of over the next 2 days, okay? So I'll be doing that live. So it won't be a whole lot of true crime while I'm doing this. So if you see it says Dolly merch or something like that, tune in. Um, Definitely. So if I'm doing your order, we can make sure everything's right because Angela D is in the hospital. But I'm going to try to take care of everything anyway. That's the shirts, soaps, anything. But don't order nothing new right this second. Okay? Just don't order nothing new. We may be changing things up for a little bit until Angela D is better. So if you want Dolly merch, there is Teesprings. You can order from Teesprings. Okay, Teesprings will get it out to you. Just don't order nothing else from any of those other links other than Teesprings right now because I'm trying to fix all that, get all those orders out to you guys, okay? And I don't want it to get too backed up to where it turns into a big cluster. Jimmy, did you get your shirt? Yes, the Team Foul Play shirt. Yes, I got it. Okay. Thank you guys. So I got the shirt. Um, but what I'm saying is don't really order nothing right now, which sucks because I really need to get back to merch. But I got to take care of it, right? And I don't want you guys waiting forever. And I still got some stuff. Team Rose, we got to get your stuff out to you too, okay? So Team Rose, you might need to call me, right? Hit me up in a message on Facebook, Team Rose. I'm gonna give you a number to call me at, and I want to take care of your stuff and anybody else that has anything out, okay? I got most of the soaps out that before I went on my trip, but there is some stuff that's still out. And I wasn't planning on Angela D having a stroke. That's kind of was unexpected. But prayers for Angela D. Keep praying for her, guys. She's okay. She's in the hospital. She's just recovering. From what I'm hearing, she's having to learn to walk and things again. So prayers for her. And she's always volunteered her help, but she has created the forms and things like that, and they kind of go through her to get to me. So we got to do something of that. So now I can get into the forms. I just got to make sure everything's right. And then from then on, I have to do it myself. Okay? Which ain't a bad, ain't terrible. Or I could go back to the old way where it is when you order it, I just write it down in a notebook. Or I can do it live. You order something, you purchase something, I pack it, ship it right then. Okay? That's probably what we'll go back to. That way, there ain't people waiting on orders, nothing of that nature. I just get out many orders as I can live. So, but we're going to make it work. And if you're right now in limbo waiting on your stuff, just be patient with me, guys. It's, as soon as there's no way of me knowing. Giving Tuesday is coming up. I'm giving to Dolly. I hope some of the turkey gang will too. Giving Tuesday is coming up. What is Giving Tuesday? I've never heard of that. But like I said, I want to get all the orders taken care of for you guys. I don't want y'all waiting until next year to get your order. So I'm going to get that out. There's a new batch of Dolly soap that I'm going to be working on, for Christmas. Okay, so there will be one new scent for Christmas. That's why I want to get these out before November is over. Because with December, I want to put out my Christmas soap. Okay, there's a Dolly Christmas soap coming. I will announce the scent soon. Okay, so you'll be able to order them. That's why I'm trying to get all the orders, shirts, everything done, because we're going to have our little Christmas soap that comes out, and I want you guys to be able to get that and get those orders out quick. So I'm going to be putting them out live. It'll be a live video. So if you see a video that just says packing and Dolly packing and shipping merch, that's when you'll be able to buy merch. Okay, unless you buy it from Teesprings. If you want to buy stuff directly from me, them are the days you'll be able to buy it, right? So just don't hit the order forms right now because Angela D's in the hospital. It'll just add more confusion. I'm going to go in tomorrow and start making sure everybody's orders are right. So if you have an order that is out, not to you, try to tune in when you see that up there so I can make sure that I get to your order, okay? So, if I'm going to be verifying orders that they've been paid for. If you come in and say, hey, I got this order, I'll be looking for it, and I'll make sure I get your order out, okay? That way we fix everything. Everybody's happy. We get back to the regular schedule, being able to, put out new merch. So we got to get all this other stuff out. And it's not a ton, but there is, I would say, maybe 20 orders out. And then I need to take care of those. Do I deer hunt? I'm at my cabin hunting. I've never been hunting a day in my life. Okay? I don't kill animals. I can't do it. Even if I'm going to eat it, I'd probably starve to death first. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I'm lazy. I'd never want to cut it, kill it. Now, if I was out in the wilderness starving to death, I might be able to. But nah, I don't kill animals. You know what I'm saying? I like when I see people big game hunting. I don't know. I know people. If you're eating it and you know, and that's your way of life, then yeah, it's fine to me. But I just can't go kill an innocent animal. It just ain't the thing I do. I'm more to go to the zoo and look at the animals, you know, than go shoot a rhino or go kill a lion or a tiger. Or I can't see why people would do that. You know, especially animals you're not going to eat. I could see killing a deer. They're going to get ran over on the interstate anyway. You're probably just doing them a favor, taking them out of their misery a little bit earlier. Happy Thanksgiving to Dolly for the Turtle Gang. Thank you, Indy. So, I mean, I get to eating a deer and, you know, cattle, and you got to survive. But them other animals, I just don't see how people go kill them just so they can hang their head on the wall. I mean, I wouldn't want no poor animal staring at me all night like, why'd you kill me? You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be able to live with myself. So, yeah, I've never been hunting. Now, I got family members and stuff that go hunting when I was young. I just never did it. I was never into it. They were out killing shit. I wanted a puppy, you know? Different kind of person. Now, I haven't eaten deer. You know, I'll eat you. You know what I'm saying? I just won't go kill you. You know? Now, if somebody else goes and kills you, hey, I'm sorry about your luck. I'm going to eat you. I love deer meat. It's great. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to go kill you. That little deer looking me in the face, I'm going to be like, nah, man, I ain't killing this deer. So, you have such a big, I just can't kill shit. That's why I'm saying, that's why I know that's a serial killer. There's certain people, like in Idaho, not to get off topic, I said I wasn't going to talk true crime, but there's certain people that, you know, just can't kill shit. Like, I can't kill you. I just can't. Now, if I had to protect myself to kill you, I could. Right? But I couldn't just go kill you. Especially like something heinous, like stab you or cut your throat or something gruesome. I just couldn't do it. There's certain people built for that shit. And Dolly ain't one of them, you know. Yeah, they call them people serial killers. And that's why I say the Idaho 4 was done by a serial killer. That wasn't a mad boyfriend. Mad boyfriend ain't going to do some stuff like that. Whoever did this was sick, twisted, and done it before. For Angela D, is there anything we can do for her? I'm pretty sure there is. Okay, I know Angela D has a PayPal, and when she gets out the hospital, I'll try to figure out what she needs, because you know she can't be working if she just had a stroke. So I'm sure there's going to be some stuff we can do to help her financially, and just let's give her a little bit of time, figure out what it is, and we will reach out to her. And then of course, you know, I'll do what I can do to help Angela D any day of the week. So we'll figure out what Angela D needs, you know, and prayers for her and happy Thanksgiving to her. I hope if she's listening, you have a great Thanksgiving and get better, girl. We're praying for you. But the last I spoke with her was just a couple days ago, and she's still in the hospital. Okay. I don't know how long people stay in the hospital. I don't know you know, my brother had a stroke. He was in the hospital for a couple weeks. And then, but he had like a mild stroke. It wasn't that bad, but he was a little paralyzed on one side of his body. But he snapped right back out of it. You know, he was like, boom. You know, I know some people have strokes and they got to learn how to talk, walk, all kinds of things. So, you know, and I don't know how long the recovery is. I guess it's different for different people. I mean, it could be a while before we see Angela D back, you know, so just prayers to her and keep her in your thoughts, and you know, and we keep moving. The show got to continue, which sucks because I done, you know, my sidekick's down. But the good thing is, she's recovering, and even if it takes some time, Angela D's gonna be okay, and she's gonna be back. All right, and that's a good thing. So pray, might speed it up a little bit, you know. She might need therapy. Yeah, I've never had a stroke. You know, I've never, you know, nothing bad like that's, knock on wood, has happened to me. I do have high blood pressure. I'm liable to have one day. But, you know, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You just got to be thankful for every day you got. You know, every day you wake up, boom, your eyes open, that's a blessing from God, you know. Just think, some people went to open their eyes today and they didn't open, you know. So I'm thankful. Show us Lolo. I don't have Lolo. I get Lolo the 30th. 6 days. Okay, 6 days till I go to court for Lolo, which, you know, of course, Lolo's mine. I can prove she's mine. So there ain't a judge in the world not going to give my dog back. So we'll have Lolo back in 6 days, okay? Which I'm stoked. You know, I miss my dog. Thanksgiving been better with my little doggy running around here dressed like a turkey, okay? Yeah, I don't have Lolo yet. I get Lolo back the 30th. That's the court date. Every day is a gift. Thank you for being the voice of the voiceless from a fellow animal activist advocate. Court for Lolo. Yeah. You know, because Virginia treats animals like it's property. So you have to motion to court for your property back. So you take her to court, and it's like a lawsuit. So the filing fees and everything I had to pay to take her to court, she'll owe me. Okay, so she's not only she's gonna owe me the dog back, but she's gonna owe me all the money I paid for filing everything. So that's part of the thing. I don't know, but she got served with her paperwork, so she knows court's the 30th. So they'll most likely make her hand her over the dog over at the police station or courthouse, something of that nature, some public place, you know. So there ain't nothing crazy. But yeah, Lolo's coming home. And if the person would have been cool and not made me drag her to court and all that, I would have let her continue to babysit Lolo when I was out of town and all that stuff. But at this point, you know, she didn't choose that path. She chose the path of, you know, having to fight her for the dog. So now you don't get to see Lolo no more after this. Do you still have a court date for Savannah? Court date for Savannah. Okay. I don't think, you know, honestly, I don't even think they're going to. I bet you they end up malprocessing them charges. Right. They haven't even sent me anything from Savannah. And my bondsman said if they do, it'll probably be sometime next year. Right. So you figure I ain't even going to hear nothing from them for another 30 days. They took everybody else to court quick. They didn't take Dolly to court quick. I ain't never got out of jail like that either. They just let me out. Get out. Like, damn. I didn't even talk to nobody, nothing. They just get out. So I don't know what they're going to do in Georgia. I don't think they're going to do much, to be honest, because it's over with now. There's no protest. There's no reason to protest. Leilani's guilty as shit. Right? Emotions were high. What are they going to do? On a misdemeanor charge, so if I was a DA, I wouldn't take up the court's time on that shit. Everybody that got disorderly conduct, they dropped it down to illegal parking. How do you go from disorderly conduct to illegal parking? But that's what they did. Okay? Because they're not trying to put any of these protesters in jail. They're just trying to make you pay a fine and shut up. They know it's over. Right? So all them people that like beat on the windows, and they're going to end up getting a fine of like probably $150 plus court costs. They'll pay $300 and walk. It'll probably end up being the same thing for me. They'll get up in there and say, okay, we'll plead guilty to illegal parking, and we'll drop that, and I'll be like, all right, pay my $150 and walk. You know, the assault charge ain't gonna stand because I never touched her. I got video of that. Okay, the only thing that might stand is the disorderly conduct. Okay, but at that point, like I said, they've been dropping the disorderly conducts down to illegal parking for everybody else. Yes, you can mass report haters. You know what I'm saying? My biggest thing is, look, when you see people tag my name in videos, and I know y'all love Dolly, don't watch them. That's why they're tagging them. And them hate channels, them roaches, if you're a good person, unsubscribe to them. Don't give them the view. Right? Don't give them the view. Don't give them the click. All they're bringing is bad energy to the internet anyway. If you got good vibes, you shouldn't be around roaches. You shouldn't be around them bad people. Their channels I just hate. Like I said, it's the holidays. Anybody that's hating today has a major problem. You should be like happy, thankful, everything. That's what today is about. Okay? I'm just, like I said, I'm glad to be here. When I open my eyes today, that's good enough for me. Okay? I'm like, damn, another Thanksgiving. Like I said, everybody didn't make it today. And like I said, everybody can't pick their family. Some people have some crazy ass family members. But just do your best to get along with everybody, because a lot of family comes together today. Dolly, I expected you to be dressed as a pilgrim today. LOL. Well, I was thinking about making me a little Indian outfit out of a paper bag like I was in 5th grade with a little headband. I don't know. I don't know why anyone would want to watch anyone they dislike. Yeah, I stopped watching the hate channels because all it was doing was making me mad, right? Because they're always talking shit about me. And then I'd be getting all mad. And then I'm like, well, I just stop watching them. If I don't watch it don't matter what you say, right? But they're tagging me to get other people to watch them, right? Just trying to build off my name, and then, but, I'm just filling y'all in that these are just scummy people, right? And that, you don't want that in your life. You don't need be around bad people. Just like I was saying, as I'm starting to do better in life and getting around better people and cutting out all the bad shit in my life has gotten so much better for me. So it's the same thing with the internet. You cut out all that bad influence shit, the drama, the cussing each other out, people talking about people's families, mamas, damn talking about your dog. I mean, it gets bad on the internet. You cut all that out, man, and the world's a lot better place. Look, my whole family are crazy, and we're from Ohio. Put our crazy right up front. Shit, everybody's family crazy, right? Everybody got a fucking crazy ass family. It's the people that try to hide their crazy families, right? My family crazy as hell. I can't pick my family. I had like 21 nephews, nieces, all brothers all over, the people I don't even know. Okay, there's people in my family I don't even know. There's kids they walk up, I don't even know their name. There's so many of us. Okay. Some of them crazy as hell. Some of them in prison, so that's why I'm like, look, you can't pick your family. You know what I'm saying? Some people got crazy families, and but you got to tolerate them today at least. If you have to see them, you got to tolerate those people. A day for giving thanks. Uncle Jimmy. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. 1,000 Uncle Jimmys. Happy Thanksgiving, Jimmy. Just jumping on. Wicked Love. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a little while. It's good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving. Did you have a family in your oven? And I got a huge family. The Turtles, okay? Think about that. My family's all you turtles. That's why I came up here today. So, I said today's about spending time with your family, right? And your friends. You guys are my family, and you guys are my friends. So, this will probably be the best part of my day, because the rest of it's going to be working for my kid. I am going to get me some grub on, though. I just don't know where yet. But I'm going to figure all that out here in the next, I don't know. I think about 2 hours I start getting hungry. About 3 o'clock-ish, 4 o'clock. I'll be ready to crush some food. Happy Thanksgiving, Dolly, and everyone. Happy Thanksgiving to you, too. Definitely, if y'all haven't liked the video, if you're watching out in the ether, sub up the channel. We're still growing. On the way to 50K, baby! You just back from the holidays in Spain? Well, I hope you had fun. Casey Glass, happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for everyone. My first holiday all alone. Illusion. Well, I'm kicking it by myself. I don't even got Lolo this year, right? It's peaceful. It's quiet. This might be the best Thanksgiving I had yet. You know what I'm saying? It's always usually getting drug around somewhere on Thanksgiving for me. We gotta go here. I gotta do this. Blah blah blah. I'm getting drug around everywhere. So today I got to sleep in. I'm kind of just getting up, wake and bake. I'll probably go get me some grub. As long as my kid don't slave drive me too bad today, it might turn out to be a pretty good day. To be honest. I mean, I've been getting blown up a lot. Thank you guys for all the Thanksgiving wishes. I almost forgot what holiday it was. Thank you for. I had to ask somebody. I was like, "Is tomorrow Thanksgiving?" They were like, "Yeah, man. You don't know it's Thanksgiving?" I was like, I don't even know what day of the week it is. My days got mixed. When I started traveling and shit, my days started getting mixed up. I don't know what day of the week it is anymore. Like, I was like, "Yo, tomorrow's Thanksgiving?" They were like, "Yeah, tomorrow's Thanksgiving." I was like, "Oh, okay." Like, you literally got to tell me. I'll forget quick what day it is. Like, it's Thursday, right? See? I'm horrible. Horrible. You wouldn't feel if you joined her live. I am way too content being alone. LOL. Your kids should drag you out Black Friday shopping. Oh hell nah. Tonight people be getting killed. They just shot up the Walmart the other day in my neighborhood. The worker. Okay, you can imagine what the worker's gonna do on Black Friday. They might come in there with AK-47s. You better be nice to your local Walmart worker. You say something bad to the Walmart worker, they might go the hell off. Love my turtle gang. Awesome. We love you too. So yeah, you got to be nice to your Walmart worker because they might as well start working at the post office. I don't know, but be nice to the Walmart people. I'm not going out Black Friday shopping. I done got where I buy everything online, so I don't go out. I'm getting more and more somebody that don't leave the house. I order food. I YouTube to be social, and that's it. I mean, I leave the house a lot when I'm out searching for the kids, but when I'm not, or people, when I get back to the house, I just like being here. I don't go to clubs anymore. It ain't my thing. I don't go out to bars. None of that stuff. I mean, occasionally I will, but it's very rare. It's once every 3 months or something like that. Once every couple months, I might go get a little loose. And the whole searching for missing people thing kind of perfect for me because I got a lot of free time, right? So it actually gives me something to do, get me up out of this damn studio. It makes me a little more social. So I think it's a good thing. And I think everything happens for a reason. I don't know how I kind of went this way, but I'm pretty sure it's for a reason. I always believe that in life. That's why I don't worry about stuff too much. Because things come and go. Like, there'll be really hard times. But I think some of them hard times you got to go through to get to the good times. So, you still miss your mom and it's been 12 years. I miss my mom every day. It's been like 10 years. 10, 11 years. That's how I've been the last 2 years since losing my husband. Especially I don't want to go anywhere anymore. Well, I mean, as you get older, you done it. You know the outcome. Nothing really good comes of bars and shit like that. If you're trying to like being a homebody, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't think. I'd rather chill at the crib and watch a movie than go out to somewhere that's just straight chaos. Plus, as I gotten older, my anxiety's gotten worse, and that's made me more and more want to just chill at the crib, right? Like if I ain't around a bunch of confusion, or like when I was in Georgia and everybody's screaming, that has my anxiety on like 100, because I'm so used to it being chill and quiet and so calm. Like, it's very rare you even hear somebody knock on my door, like the front door. You know, the house is like maybe the mailman every now and then. Because usually if my buddies are coming over, they'll call or text first. They'll be like, hey, I'm stopping by, dog. But it tends to stay super quiet, you know, and that's how I like it. I mean, it's a little boring, right? It's a little bit of a boring life, but I do got the interaction with, you know, thousands and thousands of people from the comfort of my home. So, but I'm not a social in person anymore. I don't go out, I don't hang out in large groups of people. It just ain't my thing. Back in the day it was. I would be in the mob. You know what I'm saying? You see Dolly roll up, it'd be with a mob of people. But these days, you might see me roll up, one person with me. If that, not by myself. I am the same way, been there, checked the box, and now I like it slow. That's how I'm saying. You know, my thing now is going places I ain't been. I kind of enjoy that. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, before I didn't fly and I didn't do much traveling. Now I'm doing a ton of traveling. So I'm enjoying seeing a lot of places and meeting people from different places that I haven't. I enjoy that. So that helps with the searching, because in that searching stuff, I meet a lot of new people. You know, so I guess I'm sociable in that aspect, you know. And the good thing that is, because if not, I'd be just in the house. Because there ain't really much that pulls me out the house other than these true crime cases. Right? And they've been pulling me out a lot, so I ain't been sitting here a lot. So, but when I do get here, I kind of enjoy it. Right? Like, I'm sleeping in my bed and I'm like, I better enjoy this, because something might break off and I might be in damn Minnesota somewhere tomorrow. You know? Never know what could happen. So, I enjoy it now. I'm like, ooh. Nothing though. I sleep better here than I do anywhere. Right? Right here in this spot. You know. So I sleep like a baby here. So it don't matter where I go in this country, I toss and turn a little bit. But I sleep the best here. Dolly, I need your help with propane and how the hose adapter works. Can you help me? With propane? I don't know too much about propane and propane accessories. You need to call Hank Hill, okay? I'm Dolly. I ain't Hank Hill, okay? I don't sell propane and propane accessories. I mean, I would screw it on. Just take your time. Don't cross thread it. Make sure it's tight, you know? Not too tight, but hand tight, and then turn it on and light it. And stand back, just in case. I work at 12 for Black Friday. Nothing like your own bed. Yeah, like I said, I think the camera's paid for, guys. Not 100% sure. But I did add some of the things from the wish list over there. Like I said, trolls have infiltrated the wish list. I don't know how they've done it. Unless somebody bought everything, which I believe that to be impossible. Because when I seen it, I was like, okay, something's not right. So I added items, right? I was like, I don't even want this item, but let me see if somebody's just messing with it. And then sure enough, everything was bought. And they were high ticket items. And I was like, there's no way. So then there's no confirmation that it's being sent to me. So it's like the trolls, you know, they done figured out how to do it. Okay. All they're doing is purchasing it. And when they go to purchase it, it pulls it out of the wish list. But they don't pay for it. Okay. So that way, when you guys go to look at the wish list, everything's gone. And so if y'all wanted to give me something, you'd be like, well, somebody done got it. No. No. That's recent, though. Everything that was on the wish list before that was purchased, I was getting. Like the signs and things like that. Like this one. This one's awesome. Warning. This property is protected by a highly trained turtle. Not responsible for injury or possibly death. Okay. Now we got attack turtles around here. You come around this house, you get gnawed up by a damn turtle. Okay. Well, at least that's what the sign says. But we ain't responsible for it either. If a turtle bites you in the face, you can't hold us responsible. So yeah, trolls don't stop. They're 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even on the holidays. They don't take time off. They don't slip. They dedicate it. I gotta give them that. I got them trolls. They be dedicated. Talk about your ghost hunting adventures. Okay, so ghost hunting is coming. Okay, Dolly ghost hunting. All right, while we out doing the true crime stuff, we are going to be visiting like insane asylums, cemeteries, different haunted hotels, different things of that nature. Okay, one, we're going to have the camera, which is a really good camera to video with. Boom, I got the GoPro. Okay, so I'm going to be having one to wear. We do have to get something that does some type of night vision, because it's going to be a lot of stuff in the dark. It's ghost hunting. We can't do it in the light. Ain't no ghost going to show up with the light on. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have to be able to turn the damn lights off. If we turn the lights off, how the hell do you videotape it? Okay, you got to have a night vision, something with night vision. So I'm going to start looking into that, right? Or something at least decent, a camcorder that has night vision, maybe. And they got the little readers and the spirit boxes on Amazon. So I'm going to get all that shit, okay? And then we're going to go find us a ghost. I don't know what we're going to do with it when we find it, but we're going to go find one. All right? We're looking for everybody else. We might as well look for a ghost too. We done found one. We found little baby Quinton. Remember, he ran right behind me. So we got a good start. Ghosts seem to like me. All right, I got good energy. Maybe that's what it is. So we're going ghost hunting. Go to Winsburg and Eastern State Hospital. I know. I'm right here in Virginia. I'm going to be hitting some of the haunted places here in Virginia. Now, I wanted to go to the Cavalier Hotel because there's this story about this, suicide and stuff there. But I don't think you can stay in the old Cavalier anymore because they built the new Cavalier Hotel. And I don't think you can stay there. I think the last people to stay there was like Jay-Z or something. When him and Beyonce got married or some shit. Happy Thanksgiving, Dolly. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Robin. Go to the battlefield in Fredericksburg, 100. We're going to bring some ghost hunting stuff. Don't worry, I'm going to put my little ghost hunting team together. Anybody local like to ghost hunting? Hit me up, 757. But I'm going to be doing a little bit traveling, but I'm going to be doing a little bit of the things here too. So I'll hit y'all with some ghost stuff soon. I still got to get all the stuff. I got to get my cameras in. Just be knowing by next year, we're going to be bringing some awesome content for you guys. Some ghost hunting, searching for kids, searching for missing people. That's what you're going to get. There's some apps for recording spirits. Happy Thanksgiving, Dolly, and everyone in chat. Mississippi and Louisiana have great ghost houses. Yeah, I know. I want to go to New Orleans too. So I've never been there. So that's on the go-to place. Maybe we do Mardi Gras, ghost hunt, something. I don't know. You are an empath with some abilities. Olivia loves ghost hunting too. So hopefully she collabs. I tried to talk her into it, right? Because actually Olivia, because there's that church. I was like, we ought to go ghost hunting at the church. It looked so spooky. I was telling her about it. I was like, Olivia, was the best ghost video you could have ever shot. Because it was like when I went to that church at night, it had low lying fog. It looked scary as shit. It looked like something straight out of a damn scary movie. And I was telling her about it. I was like, we ought to go out there, do some ghost hunting videos. But she was already tied up. I think she was doing something with Bigfoot. I'm honest, Bigfoot, right? I ain't a big Bigfoot person, right? But she did, like she went to try to, she said she found some evidence of Bigfoot or something. I don't know. But I was like, man, the ghost would have been better. You could have did some ghost hunting here. But she went to Carolina somewhere or something. Somewhere to search for Bigfoot. Okay? Everybody got their own thing on the internet. Some people want to find Bigfoot. Some people want to find El Chupacabra. Okay? Dolly just wants to find one of these missing people. All right? Y'all can find Bigfoot and El Chupacabras. I mean, we will entertain the ghost thing, you know, because for some reason, you know, there was a ghost event that took place in Georgia. And I was like, that's crazy. So, we'll see where it goes. You were a Bigfoot person? Okay, I ain't, you know. I thoroughly enjoy ghost hunting. So yeah, till you run into a ghost, then it, you know, I'm saying I'm scared of ghosts. I ain't real good at dark places and creepy shit. I get scared pretty easy. I don't know how I decided to do this ghost thing, but I have been facing a lot of my fears lately. Fear of flying, different things. And so it's like maybe I'm going to face this fear here of ghosts and all those things like that. So, you too, Darlene. Come to Rochester, New York, and I'll go ghost hunting with you. Yeah, of course. Like, so when I'm out traveling looking for missing people, and I do the ghost hunting videos, that's what I'm going to do. The locals that are turtles, when y'all come out, I'm going to get some of y'all to go ghost hunting with me, okay? So, but I am going to put me a little team of ghost hunting people together here, okay? And maybe I'll have some of the people with me, maybe I won't, depending on where I'm at. So, I know there's haunted things all over the country, right? And apparently, you know, people go missing all over the damn country. So, I'm going to be a little bit of everywhere probably this summer. You've seen every episode of Ghost Hunter. Some of the things they find blew my mind. I get so scared too, Dolly, but I love ghost hunting and Halloween. So yeah, we're going to bring you some ghost hunting, but good quality ghost hunting, because you know we're going to have the good cameras, good equipment, good microphones. So I wasn't the biggest believer in ghosts, but I just got to find the right people to do it with. So if you into 757 and you're watching and you want to do some ghost hunting, but I mean serious, like you got to be serious about it. But there's certain personalities that I'm looking for too, you know, to make it entertaining. There has to be a combination of people, you know. That's what makes it entertaining, I think. You know, if you have just 3 people like me, it wouldn't be entertaining. You need a couple different people. Right? If I could find somebody that was like somebody that spoke to the spirit world or like something, you know, and then like somebody that was super nerdy that researched everything would make the perfect team. Okay? Like a dude and a chick. Like a psychic chick and a nerdy dude is what I need. Okay? To make greatness. I would think in ghosts, because you would need somebody to be able to tell you the information, who the people are, blah, 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 blah. You would have to have somebody that would kind of channel ghosts, and then you would have my scared ass, okay? And I think it would make for good entertainment. Tracy J says, I want to go with you. Scared MGL kind of person. John, I've been there. I'm good with that, but I'll watch. Come to England, Dolly, please. To England? You buying me a ticket? You buy me a ticket, I go anywhere y'all want, okay? You buy the plane ticket, Dolly will come eat your food and sleep on your couch. And go something with you. All right? There ain't 3 people like you. I know. It would be hard to find 3 people like me. Jimmy, come to Jersey. We have a lot of haunted places, and I'll be down to help out. Ha ha. Well, Jersey ain't that far. Jersey's pretty close in striking distance, so I probably will see you eventually in Jersey. And I like Jersey. I know Jersey gets a bad rap, but shit, a lot of times when I would go on vacation, I'd go stay in Jersey, then go into New York, into the city and shit like that. Get Chrissy to go ghost hunting? Oh, Lord. Can you imagine Chrissy ghost hunting? That'd just be a way to Chrissy to get me to come to Philly. Dolly, I'll be you a ticket to Wisconsin. You'll buy me a ticket to Wisconsin? I don't really like Wisconsin. Has to be round trip. Last time I was in Wisconsin, I went to jail. Okay? Destruction of property. Last time I was in Wisconsin. Well, no, last time I was in Wisconsin, I went to court for destruction of property. But the first time I was in Wisconsin, I went to jail. They held me in the same jail that they held Jeffrey Dahmer in. Now listen to this. I've been in the same jail that they held Jeffrey Dahmer in, and I've been in the same jail they held Leilani in. I've been in a lot of jails they've held killers. I don't know why, but it just is what it is. And not only that, they held me in the same cell they held Jeffrey Dahmer in. That's what the lady told me at the jail anyway. She was like, well, when you get back to Virginia, you can tell everybody we held you in the cell we held Jeffrey Dahmer in. And I was like, no way. And she was like, yes, this is the cell we held him in. And she seemed like a real cool lady. Like, she wasn't lying. She was a deputy. But, yeah, they had me. And in the cell, like, people had carved their names all over the cell. Like, there was 1 million names carved into it. So I was in Wisconsin. I was looking around the damn cell. Because I didn't even know Jeffrey, at that time, I didn't even know Jeffrey Dahmer was from Wisconsin. Okay? So I started looking for his name on the wall. You know, because I ain't going nowhere anytime soon. I'm in jail. Okay? So I'm looking. I never find his name. I never did. It was just millions of names, so it was hard. Everybody had scratched their names, and they're real small. And so I never found his name. But anywhere else other than Wisconsin, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Was you in the same as Leilani? Yeah, there's like a holding cell. Yeah, there's only one area they take you in into jail. Chatham County Jail. It's the same. Yeah, you go in through that little Sally port that y'all seen in the pictures. They got a little thing, a little table on it where they pull all your stuff out your pockets and shit like that. That door opens. And it was a lady when I was there. Came out. An older black woman. And got me. Walks me in. Pats me down. You know what I'm saying? Then they open the other door. You go through that door in Chatham County. And right to the left, when you go through that door, it's like the nurse's station. They make you do a little like checkup to make sure you're okay to be in jail. Then they put me in a holding cell, which was adjacent to the door to the right. And there's like 3 more over here. So you can kind of see them. They kind of go in a little circle when you come into the jail. Then they pulled me out the cell. There's a little shower. And inside the shower, they have all the suits, your outfits. Then they tell you to step behind the curtain and get naked. Squat, cough. I don't know what they do for women. But it's all the same. You all go through the same process. So, yeah. See, I've been through the exact same shit that Leilani went through. Same people, you know. And she's hating it. She's hating it. She seems so emotionless, you know. But I don't know what Thanksgiving food was for the day. Maybe we should look it up. What Chatham County had for trays today. And, you know, she had something terrible. But that's what she deserved. You know, I didn't agree with everything the chief did, but I do agree with what he said there at the end when he said, you know, she don't deserve these holidays. Quinton didn't get the holidays. She don't deserve it. I agree with that. And I had said that right before it, too. I hope she goes to jail before Thanksgiving. Illusion said, I've been in that jail before, Dolly Vision, for feeding the alligator beef jerky in Savannah. You know, I didn't even know there were alligators in Georgia. Right? People are like, yeah, there's gators and shit. I'm like, gator? What? I thought all the alligators were in Florida. Damn roaches don't need I don't need no excuse. Probably baloney. Nah, usually jails, they'll do something for the holidays. Like, they'll give you something, you know. They'll try to give you something that's Thanksgiving-ish. They'll give you a turkey or something, piece of chicken. Awesome. Yes, yes. Camera. I can't wait to get the camera. That is going to be super awesome. And it's just going to up the quality of Dolly Vision. Well, it won't. We have a camera for the studio. We use a Canon in the studio. That Sony is made for when we go out. We have super good quality video. Not only that, but once I get the gimbal to it, so it's no shake, because I'm shaky, right? Even when I was holding it, I was shaky. So I'm going to have two different stands for it. I'm going to have one that's a shoulder mount stand that you hold like this, and then I'm going to have one that's on a gimbal. So if I'm shaky, it's not rattling everybody to damn apart. And the tripod. So there'll be three stands that I carry with me. There'll be the shoulder stand. There will be the gimbal, okay, for when shit is moving, like when I'm walking or moving. And then just a tripod, because the best footage you're going to get is going to be from a tripod, because the camera ain't moving at all. So there's no shake in it. So I'll have all three setups. The gimbal for when I'm walking, the tripod for when it's sitting still, well, or the gimbal for when it's sitting still. You can use either one, because the gimbal, it opens up into a small tripod, but desktop. But a lot of times that when I'm on these scenes, there ain't no desk, so you need a tripod. So, and then I have the tripod with the light, which I just use the light. I don't really use that as to hold my camera. I just use that as the light. So it works great as a light, especially with that Jackery battery pack. So everything's working itself out, I'm almost got all the good, better gear. So I just been running all this and did all these views with the shittiest gear you could have, just on a cheap Walmart phone. So it'll be good to really upgrade the quality for everybody. Like some people were watching, it's like, I can't watch this shaky shit. I'm thinking, I can't blame you. I can barely watch it. My damn self is rattling me. What do you want for Christmas? What do I want for Christmas? World peace. I don't know. Anything to help the channel. Anything that channel related. Everything to me is about the YouTube channel. I don't usually... Anything I go out and buy, I buy for this channel. That's it. This is my hobby. This is what I do. I don't really have another hobby. I need to get a hobby. But then again, if I get a hobby, I might not YouTube much. I might like the hobby that I get. I don't know. When I do something, that's what I do. Like when I played music, all I did all day long was music. I didn't do anything else. YouTube, all I think about is doing YouTube shit. All I do is YouTube. Whatever my hobby is, that's just what I do all day long. Free Lolo. What made you go into YouTube? Boredom. Honestly. I didn't ever plan on being a YouTuber or anything. Nothing. I made a video just sitting here bored one night. There was nobody here. I was sitting here alone. I was like, man, ain't shit to do. I was like, let me make a YouTube video. And I made it, and I think, I don't know, like 7 people watched it. And I was like, damn, 7 people watched that video? So then I made another one. And then I think like 13 people watched it. It was like almost double. I was like, damn, 13 people watched me. And that, because I was thinking these are strangers, because nobody knew. I didn't even have subscribers. And then I got a few subscribers. And then I put out a video about the collective conscious, just on my iPhone. But by this time I had made me a little set, like I had moved all my stuff around and kind of crunched it all together into a little area I could sit and shoot the video on my phone. And that video did 1 million views, and they put it on CNN. I couldn't fucking believe it, right? So overnight, which was Jams TV at the time, it went from no subscribers to thousands of subscribers and over 1 million views in a day. 2 days. I couldn't believe it. It just went completely viral. And it ended up like my channel wasn't monetized. Jams TV wasn't. They monetized the channel. It got all the watch time. It got all the subscribers it needed. And that video made thousands of dollars. I think it made $2,000. Right? Because they put ads in it. I didn't even put the ads in it. So next thing I know, YouTube owes me a big chunk of money. I'm like, what? And I mean, it's just like overnight. Like, it's like, how did they owe me? Like, I think it was almost $2,000. And I was like, holy shit. But then the bad thing was this, that video, okay, I looked and there was a video similar to my video, talking kind of closely similar things. You know how many views that video had? 30 million views. And mine done did 1 million in 2 days. And it was still climbing. And I done made a couple $1,000s off of it. I was like, holy shit. And this is just from me just talking in my bedroom. I was like, and I never tried to be a YouTuber, nothing. Now the video's on CNN. And I'm like, you got to be shitting me. I'm getting so many comments. And I don't know. From that day, I was just like, okay, this internet stuff ain't that bad. But then Netflix, right? Because I had a little clip of Jim Carrey in it. You know how Netflix, they don't own everything, but they acquire shows. So they'll end up buying the rights to the show. And then once they buy it, they own it. So at the time that I made this clip, they didn't own this show that Jim Carrey was on. Okay? So the clip was in fair use kind of clip. And this is where all these people think they know about fair use. They'll tell you what fair use will get you. Fair use will get you fucking sued is what it'll get you. So they acquired a show. Okay? And then once they acquired a show, they strike my video. Okay? So this video is at over 1 million plays. It's done made thousands of dollars. And Netflix strikes the video. Over 15-second clip. Didn't give me the option to remove it. Not like they do now, blur it, nothing. Take it out, nothing. So, you know, I dispute it, right? YouTube denies the dispute, and they write me. Okay, I ain't never got written by YouTube. This is the first time they ever wrote me a letter. And YouTube wasn't saying they could give me any legal advice, right? But they recommended that I take the video down because I was dealing with Netflix, and Netflix is so powerful, and they have such powerful lawyers that I'm about to get sued. Okay? So I removed the video, okay? Because if I were disputed again, Netflix was going to take legal actions against me. Okay? And they do legally own the rights to that clip, and I don't own it. You know? So they kind of put me in a situation where they wouldn't let me remove it. They wouldn't split revenue with it. You know what I'm saying? Even though my video had nothing to do with their videos. They would just, you can't deal with Netflix, okay? Netflix ain't having it, okay? So at that day, I canceled my Netflix. I was like, okay, I'll take the video down. And this is in my very beginning of YouTube, and I didn't know nothing about YouTube. I'll take the video down, but I'm canceling my damn Netflix too. So I took the video down and I canceled my damn Netflix. So that was my biggest video to date, was that video I made on Jim Carrey, the collective consciousness. You know, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. They did that over 15 seconds. But hey, it is what it is. I still got my views. I still got my revenue for the video that it made. I didn't even know videos made money. I didn't even know, right? Because the first video, that video did so good it monetized me and got me paid. I was like, then I just stopped making videos. Who the hell got time, right? I don't know how people got time to sit around and do all that editing, or like these clip channels. You fuckers have no life. I hate to say it, y'all guys say, yeah, no damn life. I don't know how y'all got all that time to worry about somebody else and clip their lives and then find shit that goes with it. I don't know who has all that damn time, but I damn sure ain't got. I barely got time to do what I do. You called the jail to ask what today's menu. They refused to divulge. Oh, that would be funny. That would be funny. You know, the jail here works like this. On certain days, you can buy them good food. Now, I don't know how the Savannah jail works. We're going to look it up and see what is going on with Leilani. I ain't gonna write her today because it's a holiday, but I am gonna write her tomorrow. You know, and maybe we'll put enough book money on her books that she can call in. Okay, because they do have them video cameras in the jails these days, where I think it's like $25 for 15 minutes, but I'll pay it. You know, and we'll call her. You'll be able to see her and everything. We'll stream it right onto the stream. You can, because it's crazy how it works in jail nowadays. It's like it's Skype. They got Skype in that bitch. And then in the prisons, they be giving the people laptops and all kinds of shit, like tablets. Prisoners be having communication these days. Of course, they got a cell phone stuck in their butt. You know, that's how it usually works. So I ain't trying to go to prison. Television, please don't write her. She doesn't deserve that satisfaction. I told her I would. I told her I'm a man of my word. If I tell you I'm going to write you, I'm going to write you. It ain't going to be nothing super nice, you know, but I am going to write her because I said I would. I told her, you know, she didn't give me a hug. What did I tell her? I can't remember. I did tell her I was going to write her. I said, don't be like that, Leilani. I'm going to write you. We're going to be pen pals. So I got to keep my word. You can buy tablets in Arkansas prison. Food is very important to quiet mind. She is in solitary confinement at Dolly'S. JR called up there to have to see if he could visit her or when he could visit her, and they said it wasn't allowed visitors, so that's solitary or suicide watch. Well, I mean, at first they'll deny the visitors, right? But they won't be able to deny the visitors for long. They can only lock you down so long. They got to give you visitations. You have rights in jail. So they can't withhold her visitations. But if she does something wrong in the jail, they can. Okay? Say she gets in the jail and she starts acting up and not doing the program or doing what they say, then yeah, they can take her visitations. But she has the right to visitations. Right now, they probably do got her in 23-1. Even in 23-1, that you get visitations. Yeah, you can buy. My brother has a tablet. It costs $5 to watch a movie. Yeah, they're banking off of inmates these days. The jail here in Virginia Beach, they sell all kinds of sodas, e-cigarettes. They just food, pizzas, ice cream. Okay? Craziness. You know, people talk so much shit about it, but the police, the sheriff uses that to fund the jail. For all the improvements and shit they're making to the jail, but they're thinking, oh, well, you're giving all these, you know, too much stuff, but, you know, it's a way for him to make money. So they banking off of it. Virginia Beach be banking off that shit. Like, I was in Chesapeake, you can't have nothing. Virginia Beach, they got ice cream, sodas, all kinds of stuff. Like, you can buy food. Like, every day you can get food. And you can order out. I'm like, you can get damn delivery. The jail I was in on Wednesdays, you could order food out, like a pizza. Somebody on the outside could order you a pizza. It was expensive, but they could order you like a pizza, a steak sub, like some sweet tea, some french fries, shit like that. And that's in here, but that was only one day a week. You think about it though, if you allow prisoners, outside people to feed the prisoners, think about how much money the jail saves. It's almost smart because, okay, you bought your dinner, we don't have to feed you. You know what I'm saying? Or you're not going to eat as much. So the jail's not spending as much as on food because people are buying outside food. And all they're doing is just delivering it in to you. So, I mean, that sheriff has figured out ways to save money. He's figured out ways to make money. And hey, more power to him, you know. But the only thing about that, though, is if you're poor and in jail and everybody around you's living good, they got damn tablets and eating ice creams and drinking sodas, and you sitting there like, But I guess that's like the world if you broke. You supposed to teach a person a lesson. It's not a hotel. Yeah, but a lot of people end up in jail that ain't bad people. Okay? And trust me, even with that stuff, it's still a lesson. That don't make it that much better. Okay? With an ice cream and a soda, you still sitting behind bars. It don't. You just behind bars with an ice cream and a soda. It's the feeling's still there. Being trapped, it's still there. It don't make it no better. To be honest, I think they should do more shit to make people in jail, like especially if you ain't in jail for violent crimes, you shouldn't be treated like a violent criminal. You shouldn't, right? Because jail is supposed to like rehabilitate you. So what are we gonna put you in jail and treat you like a criminal so you get out and you act like a criminal? Right? It's supposed to be to rehabilitate, to prepare you to go back into society. You know, I think they should be a little nicer to you and treat people better with low level crimes in jail. They treat everybody exactly the same. It don't matter if you killed somebody. It don't matter if you got a DUI. It don't matter if you got arrested for grabbing a bullhorn. You're treated exactly the same. It shouldn't be like that. Okay? You shouldn't treat a person like a criminal that ain't a real criminal. I don't think. You shouldn't have people like that in jail either. That's stuff you give people tickets for and go, okay, go to court. Pay your fine. I mean, you gotta save that jail for people that are murdering people, killing people, robbing people. Right? You can't put every little peddly fucking person that has a dime sack of weed in jail. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's late on their child support. You can't fill the jails up with that shit. And that's what it's becoming. I don't know how we got on that topic, but happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Okay? Oh, I know how we got on topic. Everybody's asking what Leilani was eating for Thanksgiving. I can tell you this. She's not eating as good as we are. I haven't even eaten yet, and I know she's not eating as good as me. Okay? So, when you worked in a hospital in Virginia, the jail had a higher. I worked in the kitchen because I was in jail. I worked in the kitchen for 3 months in the jail as a baker. I made pancakes, rolls, brownies, cookies. What else did I bake? That's about it. Okay. And the Jesus bread. Oh, I made the Jesus bread too. Oh, Lord. So, but I worked as a baker in the jail. And I just lucked out and got that job in the jail. It really sucked, though. I honestly didn't want to do it. I had it easier before because all I had to do was sleep. But time was going by slow. So when I got the job in the kitchen at the jail, at least made my time go by faster. Yeah, Jesus bread. It's like some bread that Jesus won't even eat. It's a square hockey puck of some, just the nastiest bread you can think of. It's so bad. It is so bad. You was a baker too in a store. So yeah, I would have to make, what was it, 1,200 pancakes. You ever made 1,200 pancakes? That shit would suck. All morning long, you get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and start making pancakes. All the way for 4 straight hours of just pancakes, 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 flipping pancakes, flipping pancakes. It sucked. But it was still better than sitting in a cell. You know what I'm saying? Have you tried California weed? Yeah, I've tried every weed. Yeah. I've tried Cali weed, weed from other countries, my weed. I have tried to contribute to your channel twice, but it did not go through. I don't understand what the negative 428 is. Then the camera's probably paid for. If you want to donate to something else, hit one of the other items. Thank you guys on the camera. That is so awesome. Yeah, you know, because we're going 4K, better sound. See, and like I said, the trolls knocked out the wish list because I did have a microphone and stuff up on the wish list for the camera. But I don't know how they did that. I didn't even think of that though. But you learn something every day from the trolls. Okay, they're clever. They're clever. Bye, PJ. So yeah, I'm gonna call around and see who in just a few minutes will deliver me some turkey and shit. Yeah, Dolly, it's at 428 now. Negative. I'll have to look. I'll have to pull it up. If I drunk, I get too chatty. Does Dolly know? I like White Widow and the Northern Lights, and now they made a crossbreed White Widow and Northern Lights. And forget what I called, but we had it the other night, and it's amazing. Yeah, I like both of those strands too, White Widow and Northern Lights. Both of them are good. And I used to have this Northern Light strand NF1, and is it what was it mixed with? It was Northern Lights and it might be White Widow. I might have had some NF1. Um, I had some that was really fuzzy and green. That stuff was good. That NF1, that strand, oh, that's really good. Unpin the camera. Well, it's the registration. Now it's going to be like the wish list because the trolls have took over the wish list. They can't take over the registry. I don't think. I don't know how they did it on the wish list, but they did. Like they purchased everything on the list and refunded it. I don't know how they did that, but I don't think you'll be able to do that on the registry. Do you still need a microwave for the camper? It would have to be a small microwave in that camper. I ain't found one that small yet. They destroy wish list, but it's okay for Jawbone to have one. Yeah, apparently. I mean, it's just trolls. They didn't destroy it. I mean, you can still put stuff up there, but every time I put something up there, they buy it and refund it. So it just takes it off the list. So it's just me constantly having to put it back on the list, which is stupid. It just shows you people ain't got nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing better to do. Like, what are we going to do? Oh, man, I guess we just sabotage Dolly shit today. Like, I don't know what they gain from that, you know? Oh, no, they don't purchase it. They put it in their cart so it looks bought. Okay, yeah, the other ones you can buy. You can't add to cart. I mean, you might be able to. I can set it up like that. But yeah, I'm just trying to play defense because the trolls are attacking. Okay? So as they attack, I just try to maneuver around them, you know? But they definitely came for the wish list. They were like, okay, we're going to, I guess, like you said, they added it to the cart, never purchased whatever it is, but they do it every time I add something. So they just knock it. So when you go up there, there's nothing. And then when you go to it, it says it's all been purchased. I'm like, there's no way it's been purchased. It ain't been delivered. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't know you could do that. Amazon needs to tighten that shit up with their list. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it might be a Black Friday sale, and the price may have went down. That's what I'm hoping. Anyway, okay. It happens to Krusty Krab Michelle every time she puts one up. Yep, put it on a registry. That's what I've done. I've moved everything over to the registry that is on my wish list. Well, some of it. Um, You can buy it over there, or you can. I'm gonna make it where you can you can contribute to it. I just ain't went and did it yet because I just noticed the trolls were doing it. I was like, okay, they're trying to sabotage my shit, but they won't be able to do it this way. So Candy Apple, I tried to tell him that JRR called and said Leilani had no visitation, but he said they had to give her visitations. Yeah, they can't keep her visitations from her forever. Okay, when she first gets there, yeah, she's high profile and they got her locked down. Yeah, if they got her for security reasons, they can deny her visitations right now. But like if they got her on suicide watch or anything like that, then yeah, she don't get no visitations. But as soon as she comes off of that, they have to give her visitations. Just like they have to give her a mail. Hold on, guys. My alarm's going off. Okay, I'm back with you. Turkey's done. They spent all their time to do that, and they don't got no problem. No news on baby Quinton results, not as of yet. And not only that, but I've heard they've given up the search at the house in Idaho. The baby Michael Vaughan's not there at that house. So that search for Michael Vaughan turned up nothing. So horrible. So horrible. Wake up, Jimmy. KC, you too, love. My ears. Damn alarm clock. Well, I had to get up. I had to get up. But I woke up before the alarm clock today. I had it set for 2:30. Damn. Thank you for the earwax rattler. Trolls need a life. Honestly, way too much time on their hands. I said the same thing. Okay, yeah, well, I'll set that up where you can contribute to the items that are on the list. I just ain't went in there yet. Let me see if I can do that. I think there's something you click on. Hold on. Like, let's see. Yeah, you just click on that. Save changes. Okay, like now you can like contribute on the speaker like this. Let's see. We save that. All right. All right. So see, now they shouldn't be able to knock those off the list like that. So now you can contribute to it instead of having to buy the whole thing. And they shouldn't be able to like because when you donate to this, it's non-refundable. So they won't be able to do it and then take it back or put it in the cart and not pay for it or whatever the hell they were doing. But and then I'll just add the smaller things back up here. So I didn't know they could do that. That's weird, but okay, we just work around it. Please, Dolly, insure the camera. For sure, that's an expensive damn camera. Can you set it up for gift cards? Yeah, I have a gift card up there. I am going to set it up there. I just didn't, I didn't have a whole lot of time to go through it and set everything up. Usually when I throw stuff on my wish list, it's things that I'm gonna buy, and I would put it up on the wish list, so I didn't have to go find it again when I go to like the Amazon and search through everything. So it was just my kind of my way of saving everything. So sometimes you would look up there, there'd be two gimbals. And it wasn't that I wanted two gimbals. I just didn't make up my mind what gimbal I wanted. So I set them there thinking about it. So you would see you go in there and be like 5 cameras. And because I like that camera, I like that camera, I like that camera. And I ain't picked out which one I really wanted yet. So I was just using my wish list kind of like a shopping cart. You know, just putting things in it. And then like, yeah, I want this, don't want this. Like some of them were real big ticket items. So I didn't expect nobody to buy them, right? Because there's about an average people spend, you know. So these items I was putting up there to buy myself, and that's just kind of how I used it. All right, give me 1 second, guys. And he can live stream on that camera. Yeah, I can live stream from. You gotta have a dock though, an encoder. If I take the camera out on the road with me, you gotta have an encoder to live stream with that camera. Okay. But you can live stream with it from a housetop computer, plug right in, and it'll live stream like I do my Canon. But on the go, you got to have either that live U box, or you got to have some type of encoder to encode the camera to turn it into a file that the computer can read. And I've been looking at them; they're expensive as shit too. The Live U or the U Live is like $1,000, and there's another one that's like a live port thing set up, and it is $699. So I've been looking, but we'll get to that bridge when we get there. Right now, we ain't worried about it live because we do most of our lives in the studio. We're more worried about the camera for shooting video. You always light up when I'm on. Awesome. Thank you guys. Good to see all of you. Happy Thanksgiving if you're just tuning in. Make sure you give the video a like. We already got 500 likes on the video. That's super cool of you guys. But yeah, I'll update the list and everything tonight. And thank you guys so much. You know, I can't thank you guys enough for getting me that camera. And that just shows you right there that 2023, we're only getting bigger. We're only getting better. The quality's getting better. You know. So, we're going to rock and roll soon. And I'm going to continue to start looking on, you know, on trucks. I got to get a truck to pull that trailer. And then we're going to be on the road by March. Everything so far is going 100% as planned. Better than planned, okay? Like I couldn't even have planned it this good. Because I was thinking, you know, I'm going to save up, get the truck, save up, get the ATV, save up, get it all wrapped, save up, get the camera. So now I already got the camera, I already got the camper. Now I just need the truck, the ATV, and to wrap it all. And boom, we're in there. So we're actually going along faster than I thought we were. Way faster. Like, we just like jumped a step, which is amazing. And like I said, I put everything back into this channel. I'm going to continue to do that. And we're going to grow this channel to at least, I say in the next 2 years, my goal is to grow this channel to 100,000 people in the next 2 years. So that means grinding nonstop in 2023, full-time YouTubing, okay, on the road, bringing y'all all the shit, okay? That's the goal for 2023. By the time that next year, Thanksgiving, this time we'll look back and be like, man, what a crazy year. Just like this year. Right? If I look back at it now and go, man, I done been in Idaho looking for Michael Vaughan. I done look for Cody Bigsby. I done look for Summer Wells. I done been to the Quinton Simon shit. I done been all over the place. It's been a crazy year. I can only imagine what this year is going to be. Now that I'm geared up to do all the stuff. Could you hire me as your professional weed roller? Probably not. That would tie up too much of my time. And plus, if I rolled it, I would want to smoke it. So, unless you're smoking it with me, then possibly. And you just want to hang out with me, I'd work for you. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't just follow somebody around and roll their blunts. I don't care how much money Snoop Dogg got. I just couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd be like, man, I'm stuck here. I want to be somewhere else. Woot, woot, woot. I'm upgraded. Turtle Gang for life. Happy Turkey Day. Keep it real, Jimmy. Thank you, girl. Miss Brown. You rock. Happy Thanksgiving to you, too, and each and every one of you guys here. It's going to be a good day for me. Real chill. That's what I consider a good day. If it's chill and ain't a whole bunch of shit, it's a good day. Like, I thought I was going to wake up today, and the internet would be quiet. There wouldn't be a bunch of hate videos on me, you know, because people out eating Thanksgiving with their families and things. Oh, nope. First thing I see as soon as I open my eyes, damn Dolly hate video. I'm like, they don't even take Thanksgiving? Like, what holiday do these people take off? Even me, I take a couple days off every now and then. You know, I'll disappear. Dude, Snoop pays huge. I know, but I just couldn't do it. I think he pays $50,000 a year for his blunt roller. Maria Brown, thank you for your super sticker. Mic drop. Boom. I think he pays like $50K a year or something like that to be his blunt roller. I think that's what it was. I couldn't do it for that. I couldn't follow that man around every day for $50,000 a year. I just couldn't. I'd get bored of that shit so quick. You know, I've met Snoop. I met Snoop multiple times. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Even if he asked me, I'd be like, man, I can't do that shit, Snoop. You know what I'm saying? That I roll you some blunts and shit while I'm here, but I ain't following you around and doing it. You know? Unless it was like, if I could do it all at once, you know? Like if I just sat there and rolled him up a bunch of blunts for that night, and then I went and did my own thing, I could do that. But I couldn't follow that dude around and be like, every time he wants a blunt, roll one. I couldn't do that. For 50,000, no, hell no, I'm not going everywhere you go. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I need a life too, you know? Maybe if I win the lottery one day, I should start playing the Mega Millions, and then I could get me a blunt roller that follows me around. You know what I'm saying? It had to be a midget, though. You know, or a little person. I don't know if that's politically correct to say. Be a little person. I'd get a little person that rolled blunts. Right? That'd be cool as shit. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like that baby giraffe in the Geico commercial. So I'd be like, you know what I'm saying? You have a little tray. You know, look, so Snoop Dogg's house, his house has a little man, like a little butler that sits at the door with a tray, and it has weed, like joints and shit, blunts in the tray. So when you walk into his house, you know, it's a butler holding blunts. So you can pick one up, you know, when you walk into Snoop's house. My house had a life-size Jason Voorhees at the door. Not even at Halloween. Like when you came in, you walk in, and the bitch would swing his machete at you. Okay? It wasn't quite somebody holding a platter with blunts, but, you know, I'm a little more demented than Snoop Dogg. I got a little bit different sense of humor, and I like horror movies. So, you know, you come in my house, it'd be like August. The Jason Voorhees be at the door. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing was I was living in this 2-story house, and sometimes I'd even forget about the Jason Voorhees, life-size Jason Voorhees I had. Right, I'd come out all sleeping out, you know, because it was like a loft. You go around this corner, and it takes you upstairs, and it had this breeze. This house was nice as shit. But I would forget, and I'd come out onto all tired out onto the breezeway and the stairs, and I cut my eye, and I think somebody was coming in the door. You know what I'm saying? It would scare the shit out of me. And you would think, well, you would get rid of it, right? But no, I always kept it there. And it would scare the shit out of me all the time. Every time I went to the bathroom in the middle of the night, I'd look at me like, what the fuck? This ain't be Jason Voorhees with a machete standing there. Is Betty in here? I didn't even see Betty. Her bird comes out great. You're only 5'3". You could be a mini blunt roller. Oh, there you go. Yeah, but Snoop's roller gets all the clothes, travel, food, and weed that he wants. I don't think that's necessarily true. I mean, he might have a personal blunt roller now. When I met Snoop Dogg, he didn't have a personal blunt roller. He didn't have nobody with him rolling blunts. Any of the times I met him. To be dead 100% honest with you, he didn't have nobody rolling blunts but him. He was rolling blunts. Matter of fact, I watched him roll a blunt. So, yeah, they didn't have a. Matter of fact, when I was on the bus, I was rolling blunts. Okay? When I was on the bus with the dog pound, I was rolling blunts. Okay? And I got proof. If anybody says he's lying, I ain't lying. And I did it right in front of the police. And this because, weed is legal here now in Virginia. Okay? Perfectly legal. But at the time, it won't. Okay? Snoop Dogg, Lincoln Park, and I believe Korn and the Used were playing the local amphitheater. One of my friends is in the Snoopadelics. Okay? He plays trumpets in the Snoopadelics. He hits me up. He's like, yo, we at the amphitheater, Jimmy. Come up here. Okay? So I go up there, and he's like, well, the bus is in the back. So I get up there. They won't let me in the back where the buses are, where Snoop's buses are. And I'm telling the cops at the gate, I'm like, look, I know them. They're my friends. They're expecting me. And he's like, look, man, everybody knows Snoop Dogg. You ain't coming through this gate. You need to carry your ass. That's what the dude tells me. Right then, you see the Snoop Dogg's bus door open. Right? Dude steps out, skinny dude, got a big fro. That's my buddy. He's like, Jimmy! And I looked at that cop. I said, I told you. He goes, all right. He opens the gate. Bam. And that was it. But so, I'm in there rolling blunts, right? And you know how the front of the bus is glass. And literally, this is no bullshit. I can't make this up. This is Britney Spears' bus. Okay? They bought the bus. Snoop Dogg bought the bus from Britney Spears. Okay? Because he has two buses. He rides on one of them alone. And the dog pound rides on the second bus. Okay? Anybody knows anything about it, tell you this is true. So they ride on the second bus. They don't carry any weed around with them. So to say they got a personal blunt roller, blah, 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 not true. Not true. They carry no weed on them. They smoke all the weed. They're going to smoke right there. When that bus pulls off, there's not one drop, not one seed, not one crumb of weed on them buses. I know that to be a fact, okay? So I'm on the bus. I'm rolling up blunts, right? They give me the stuff to roll. They're like, roll this, Jimmy. Right? So I'm standing literally at the front door of the bus, where the bus door opens, in the window. And in front of the bus is two Virginia Beach police looking me dead in the face. I mean, like, looking right at me like, who the hell is this white dude? And how does he know Snoop Dogg, right? That's what they were looking at me like. But I got an ounce of weed in my hand and blunts. And I'm looking at them, they're looking at me, and we're just like looking at each other. And I looked back at the dude, my buddy, I was like, yo, man, there's two damn police standing right here. He's like, oh, they're just making sure nobody bothers us, man. Don't worry about it. Roll it up. And I was like, all right. That's the first time I ever rolled blunts in front of the police. Okay, I sat right there. They were looking at me. I was just rolling the blunts up, right? And the crazy thing is I'm a big Korn fan. Okay, I like Korn, the band Korn. So I'm rolling the blunts up. We're standing around. They're listening to Motown, dancing and shit. They big fans of Motown. Snoop Dogg's people, they fucking love some Motown. Okay, and they're real high spirits. They whole damn bus is rocking. Cloud, just you know what I'm saying? They're all dancing, laughing, having a good time. And Jonathan Davis of Korn comes to the door. Right, he's standing at the door, and I'm trying to talk to him, but he can't hear me because he's on the outside of the door. So I'm trying to figure out how to open the door to the bus so I could get off to talk to the singer Korn, right? Because I'm a big, huge fan of fucking Korn, and I would like to meet the singer, and he's right there, but I can't figure out how to get off Britney Spears' fucking tour bus, okay? So, because I had asked him, I was like, why does the bus have Britney written all in the seats? Like, it's sewn into the seats, right? And then he told me, he said, well, you know, it was Britney's bus. Snoop bought it from Britney, and then they wrapped it with the dog pound shit on it, okay, the bus. So they never changed the seats out. So all the seats inside his I swear, I ain't making it. It's Britney's bus. They're on Britney's fucking bus. So I couldn't figure out how to open the door. So I'm kind of trying to figure it out, and my buddy walks up to me, he's like, Jimmy, what's up? By this time, Jonathan Davis walks off, and he goes, Jimmy, are you a fan of Korn? And I was like, yeah. He goes, oh, no big deal, man. He goes, I'll take you inside and introduce you to him later. And I was like, hell yeah, right? So that was a good day. But that day, okay, they were supposed to leave Virginia, and they were going to Atlanta, okay? So I go in, I'm backstage, I watch the U's, Korn, from the stage. I get to watch it from the stage, which was super dope. So they're supposed to stick around. But when Snoop Dogg goes to perform, I don't know if any of y'all remember this, fans of Snoop Dogg. He goes to walk on stage. Well, he actually has lowrider bicycles that he's going to ride out onto stage. Him and his DJ. And his DJ was Jimmy Jams at the time. I thought was crazy. Right? So they're going to ride these lowrider bicycles out onto the stage. And as they're going to walk up on stage, I'm standing off to the side. These officers run up on Snoop Dogg, and they hit him with a bunch of paperwork for sending drugs through the mail to a girl that lived here in Virginia. I don't know if any of y'all remember this happening to Snoop Dogg. So he walks out on stage and he performs, and they're supposed to hang out because I'm supposed to go back and get back up with him after the show and everything like that. But when Snoop Dogg got hit with the paperwork, he immediately left, right? So as soon as he got done playing, he went and got on his tour bus, told his crew to get on the tour bus. They got rid of everything that was all on the tour bus, and they left Virginia immediately. So did anybody remember that happening to Snoop Dogg when he got caught? Well, he got charged with sending 10 pounds of weed through the mail to some girl he knew in Virginia Beach. But that's the last time I got to hang out with him, was that show. You know Uncle Junebug? Uncle Junebug is the coolest dude. Uncle Junebug. I got to hang out with Uncle Junebug, right? Uncle Junebug was a school teacher for like 30 some years, retired. Okay, so I'm in the hotel at the Radisson in Waterside in Norfolk, right, with Uncle Junebug. Okay, he is literally sitting on a park bench outside of the Radisson, drunk, right? He done been drinking some wine or something. And he's with like a 20-year-old buck wild girl, okay? For anybody that don't know what buck wild is the ebony version of a playmate, okay? They call them buck wild girls. They're playmates, but it's the ebony version, so they're buck wild. That's what they call. So he's with like a 20-year-old woman, and he is fucking like every bit of like 70. You know, he's old as shit, cool as hell. So he is buzzed up, and he wants to talk. Okay, Uncle Junebug liked to talk. He told me his whole day. I sat down on that bench with him and that buck wild chick, and Uncle Junebug just started talking about raising Snoop Dogg, everything. How he was a school teacher. I mean, he just went into it. That's Snoop's daddy. He might call him Uncle Junebug, but that is the person that raised Snoop Dogg. That's his daddy. You know what I'm saying? He may be his uncle, but that's the main dude. You know what I'm saying? And he was cool. He was really cool. I got to meet Don Juan, the pimp. Don Juan. He was with the ugliest white girl I ever seen in my life. I hate to say that, pimp Don Juan. I looked up to you in a Pimper's Ball and all that shit when I was a kid. But you was with the scariest woman I ever seen in my life. That woman was hideous ugly. If that's your pimping skills, like, holy shit. Okay? He was really cool. You know what I told him? You know Dolly's stupid, right? You know what I told the pimp Don Juan? I said, you might be my daddy. He said, why you say that? I said, because I got a little bit of pimping in my game. That's what I told him. He laughed. But, he was a cool guy too, Don Juan. He said, I don't be pimping anymore. I'm the Bishop Don Juan. He don't pimp no more. But it was honor to meet him. I don't really get real, I don't care about celebrities. I don't. Fame don't impress me too much. Right now, there's only a few people I get fanboy. I was kind of fanboy with the Don Juan, the pimp. You know what I'm saying? Because I had this cheater box when I was a kid, and I used to watch American Pimpin', and I used to watch the Pimpin' Balls they would have every year where they would declare the pimp champion, like the baddest pimp around. Okay? And for some reason, I was always watch that shit. And so when I got to meet him, I was kind of like, oh my God, that's Don Juan, the pimp, It's a big deal to me, probably not a big deal to a lot of people, but to me it was a big deal. You sent a joint to your boyfriend back in the mail. It was back in 81. But you're famous, Dolly. We're your groupies and fans. No, I'm not famous. I'm just a dude on YouTube. I'm still getting used to people running up to me. You know what I'm saying? It scares me. I don't know if people are going to be cool or if they're going to be like, how they're going to be, especially in Savannah when they were showing me on the news everywhere. And that last day I went and walking through the city, just to hang out, check out the downtown a little bit. And like all kind of people were recognizing me. I was like, yo, this ain't cool. I ain't used to it. You know what I'm saying? That's got to be a slow trickle effect. But it was kind of, and then I go to leave. I go to the airport, and the dude's like, "Hey man, I appreciate what you." I'm like, dudes walking up to me. And I'm used to like women seeing it because 98% of my audience is women. So when dudes are walking up to me, I know a lot of people have seen it. I'm like, oh, well, a lot of people have seen this shit. I literally put my hood on in the airport after that. I was like, all right, let me throw my fucking hood up. Because the news is saying I'm a heckler and different things, but I think most people, there was even people running up wanting to take pictures with me. I'm like, dude, this is weird. I mean, I used to, in the band days when I played music, people want to take pictures, sign this shit for me and shit like that. Nobody asked me to sign nothing. You know what I'm saying? But people did come up to me and say, hey man, can I take a picture with you? I'm like, yeah, all right. And then thank me for what I'm doing. Thank you for being out there for that baby, blah. I wish I could be, a lot of that. But it was like, I was surprised at how many people this in Savannah knew who the hell I was. I was like, man, this shit's all over the place. I got to get the hell up out of here. And now, people even in Virginia coming up to me. I had it in a little bit, like people in Jams TV days, but it was so rare that it didn't bother me. Now it's just like people watching my shit. It's like, it's either from hate channels spreading me but I'm getting recognized more and more. I had to change my appearance. Start walking around like Michael Jackson with a mask on and shit. And then all these troll channels sending people to hunt me down, to heckle me. I don't think that's smart. I ain't the nicest person to be messing with like that. You don't know what kind of mood you're going to catch me in. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see what the point is stalking another YouTuber. They did shit like that with Ernie Shell and things like that, like gang stalking kind of mentality. Oh, we're going to show everything you do. We're just going to clown you. We're just going to stalk you, harass you. Y'all ain't doing me like that. Y'all ain't going to do me like that. I ain't Ernie. And there's a big difference in me and Ernie. Not a Jason Mass. You taking calls, Jams? Yeah, I'm going to stay for about 20 minutes. I'll open up the phone lines. Okay? And like I said, for them trolls, we'll take care of the. Like I said, we'll just switch everything over to the registry, and y'all can contribute to it, which is cheaper than buying me something anyway. And then they can't stop it. You know what I'm saying? They're, like I said, however they're doing it and taking out the wish list and tacking channels because they ain't got nothing better to do. Oh well. But happy Thanksgiving to those people, to all them hate channels. I hope y'all really, honestly, I hope y'all have a great Thanksgiving. I got no ill will towards anybody out here. So when I say this, I mean it. I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. Even my haters. I think in this world, everybody has a place, You just sit in a hater chair. You know what I'm saying? But happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Have you ever seen them doing a happy song challenge? No. Just be true to yourself and it will all be good. Okay, give me a second. I will open up the phone lines. Okay, the phone lines are open. Hey, Dolly, is the music you play your music? No. No, I don't play my music. I play in a extreme hardcore metal band. I don't think a bunch of older women want to listen to me scream. That's why I don't never play my music. But when I was in a band, it was an extreme heavy metal band. Okay? I enjoyed it. I enjoy metal music. But it's not for everybody, I don't think my audience are big metal. I mean, there's some of you guys out here that like metal. But I would say the majority are women. And they don't want a bunch of fucking screaming. Dolly.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You all right, Dolly?
I am. What did you say?
I said, are you okay, Dolly?
Yes, I am great. How about yourself?
I'm good. I spoke to you this morning, which was your last night. So in theory, I'm speaking from the future.
You're speaking from the future. I remember you're from the UK.
That's right. Yeah, I'm the crackhead fearer.
Yeah, and you don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
And I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Now, I've just been watching you. I've had a quiet day today, so I've watched you this morning when I got up. I'm watching you this evening, and I thought I'd spend Thanksgiving with you.
Awesome. Well, make you a turkey sandwich. You got any turkey in your refrigerator?
No, we do turkey on Christmas Day.
Oh, y'all do turkey?
Actually, my fam... Come.
Oh, so y'all do turkey on Christmas Day, but y'all don't do turkey on Thanksgiving?
No, I have Italian in my family, so we don't only do turkey, which is the traditional English, but we also do traditional Italian. We do it all.
Oh, like some lasagna and some of the old good stuff, like stuffed
Yeah.
shells.
There's loads of food. Yeah.
Like
Loads.
A big piece of lasagna right now would be good, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not a very good cook, but both my parents are chefs, so I don't really need to cook.
Your parents are chefs? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. So you eating good in the neighborhood.
Yeah. I wanted to say the whole ghost hunting thing that you're going to be doing sounds like a great idea.
I hope so, unless I get possessed.
Well, I would personally shit myself if I saw anything, but I'd love to watch it.
Yeah, so far, not trying, we've already seen something. We've seen the little ghost of baby Quinton, or a ghost that was a baby. So that was shooting, not even trying. So now we're going to try and probably not catch nothing. When we don't try, we get the ghost.
Well, when you said you needed a psychic chick to help you out, unfortunately, I'm a psychic chick, but unfortunately I'm in a different country, so I can't, I'd love to have helped you out.
Yeah, I need a local psychic chick.
Yeah, that would help.
Yeah, that would help. So.
Yeah, but no, it sounds like, because I don't know if there is any current YouTubers, but I have seen people doing that, going to creepy places and seeing scary shit. So I think you'd be really good at that, Dolly.
Yeah, because I'm going to bring, I want to do the ghost stuff, and then I want to do, I want to go places that, murders took place, shoot a little video on the murders, and then I also want to do the searching. So it'll give me...
Yeah, no, good. You mean go on.
Yeah, like I'll go to locations where there were mass murders or people were killed, and then I'll share the story of what happened in the location that I'm at.
Like that. Isn't there a hotel called Cecil Hotel somewhere in America? Is it Cecil? Am I saying it right?
I'm not for
And
sure. There's a
it's a
lot of
hotel where.
there's a lot
Hmm?
of haunted hotels around here.
Yeah. This hotel, apparently loads of people went missing in it, and it's now really haunted. It's a really famous hotel. It was I can't remember what the name of it was, but they've done loads of documentary about it. So that sounds fascinating.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody watched American Horror Story with the hotel.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah, I used to watch it with Lady Gaga and everything. I loved American Horror Story. Like I got up to
Oh,
that
I
one.
love it.
I never watched it past the hotel window. I got all the way up through Circus, Freak Show. I mean, Freak Show. The first one was really good. I got up to the hotel with Lady Gaga. Then I kind of stopped watching it at that point.
No, they're all pretty good. I have to say, they're. I think they're great series. I mean, we don't have anything like that in the UK. I don't know whether we're less imaginative or less creative, but they're a brilliant series.
Yeah, yeah, I like them. They're kind of
I,
twisted and make you think.
yeah, and I think you'd be really good at doing something similar. Obviously not a series, but with your ghost hunting things, I think you'd do a great job.
Yeah, I just want to bring some more stuff because I'm going to be on the road just to bring content to the channel. And I was thinking, well, what goes along with it? If we're traveling, we can go to these locations, we can go to these places that are haunted, we can search for people, and because we're only going to be able to search for people during the day. It's not much searching we're going to be able to do at night. So I was thinking, what am I going to do at night while I'm in these towns? I was thinking, okay, I could go out and shoot these ghost hunting videos, go to these crime scenes and things like that.
Well, it made me laugh when you were saying that you needed the night vision because I don't know why I laughed to myself, but it reminded me of Silence of the Lambs, the dude that killed the women, and he had those really weird night vision goggles.
Yeah, Buffalo Bill.
And I imagined doing them.
Yeah, Buffalo Bill, but he also tucked his weenie like BK. I don't know, but it was weird.
No, he did tuck his weenie, but I wasn't thinking about that bit. I was thinking about you in those those glasses, and I chuckled all to myself. I don't know why.
Yeah, I be thinking the same thing. I watch all the movies too. They'll put the lotion on the skin, they'll get the hose again. Buffalo Bill shit with the night vision. Yeah, I mean, if he was a creeper, you know what I'm saying? Think about this. That dude that went up in the house in Idaho, you never know. He could have had some gear on like that. Stealth as shit, dressed in black with night vision.
Yeah, but that's scary shit. I mean,
He
we're
can
talking
see
about real
you, but
life
you
now.
can't see him kind of stuff. I mean, there's technology out there that people can, like, they can see you in the dark, you know?
Well, yeah, because people in the army and stuff like that, they all got stuff like that, haven't they?
Yeah, but
Um,
it's coming
but
cheap now. You can just go out and buy it. It's like you can get some night vision goggles for like $200-300.
oh, okay, that's cheap. Um, but another thing, I was really like when you were saying that you found true crime and it was an inspiration for you to get out of the house and just to do stuff. You really hit a chord with me because I'm thinking, fair play, Dolly. Good on you, because I think lockdown. Well, certainly for me anyway, lockdown has got a lot of us in a sad state where we're not going out. We've lost motivation. We're not doing the things that we used to be. Because don't forget, lockdown was the same worldwide.
Yeah.
And it's just good that you found a motivation, a good motivation as well, which is what you do. And, kind of look up to you a bit, to be fair.
Well, it's just something that's been helping me because I'm one of those people, like I said, I don't go out the house and it's giving me a reason. I gotta go, It's just calling me,
Well,
so
that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying, because like you, after lockdown, I've kind of lost all motivation. I mean, yeah, I go out, I go and work, I look after my kid, but I don't really do anything like I used to pre-lockdown, go out
You
and
gotta find
enjoy
you a
myself.
hobby that'll get you out the house. I think that's the best thing I
Well,
did was this gets me out the house, and I think that's the best thing for me.
unfortunately, the true crime here is boring. We don't really have a lot of true
Y'all don't
crime,
have
it's
guns either, do you? Don't they carry like the cops carry sticks?
yeah, no, they have the batons. Also, they can taser you, but that's pretty much about it. Unless you get the the special forces.
Oh, okay.
Now, the special forces will come out with, it's
Guns?
very rare to have firearms in England. But if somebody has a knife, then the special forces with the guns will come out.
I got you. So crime
So,
is still
yeah, you
lower.
don't see them. Very well. Don't forget, we're tiny compared to the US.
You know, but the thing about this is,
you could-
I would rather get shot than stabbed, and y'all got a lot of stabbings, from what I hear.
We do have high knife crimes in London, but I don't know whether I'd prefer somebody to knife me or shoot me. I mean, in the US there's mass shootings. We don't get that over here.
Yeah, but I think I would still rather be shot than stabbed.
Oh, I don't know, because if you get shot, isn't it highly more unlikely that you're going to live?
I think you more chances of living from getting shot than getting stabbed. I've seen one person get stabbed in my life, like really get stabbed, and he died instantly, like almost instantly. And yeah, I've seen people get shot and live, but the only person I ever seen get stabbed in my life died instantly. I mean, within a matter
but Dolly, we
of 2
don't have
minutes,
just random
dead on the
people.
ground, dead.
Yeah, but we don't just have random people stabbing each other. It's mainly sort of like the gangs in London.
Everybody knife fighting over there.
Yeah, because obviously, like I said, we can't really buy guns over here. I mean, I'm not saying nobody has a gun, but it's very hard to get a gun in England, which I prefer, to be fair. I'm not really into the whole gun culture. I don't like it. I don't like guns. So I quite like the idea that in England, you're more than likely not able to get a gun. But it's really the gangs of London or, the bad boys of London that tend to stab.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but that seems like that would hurt so bad.
Sorry?
I just stabbed and it seems like it would hurt so bad.
I'd imagine it would do, but I've never been shot, but I'd imagine that hurt bad, right?
Yeah, I ain't never been shot either, but I would think getting shot would be a lot quicker than getting stabbed. Like, bam, ow, I got shot. Then more like getting stabbed is a little more up and like, ugh, I think you're going to feel that
Yeah, maybe. Like
a
I
little
said,
more.
I don't know. Like I said, I've neither been shot or stabbed, so I can't really speak from experience.
Okay, let's ask the chat room. All right, guys in the chat room, would you rather be shot or stabbed? If you would rather be stabbed, press 1. If you'd rather be shot, press 2. I know nobody wants to get stabbed or shot, but if you had to pick one, being stabbed to death or just being stabbed in the chest or being shot, which one would you rather take? The stabbing or the shooting? 1 for stab, 2 for shooting. Let's see. It's a little bit of a delay, so it'll be a second. We'll figure out what the chat room takes.
Okay.
I think I would rather be shot than stabbed with a big knife.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
A lot of people are saying, too, they would rather be shot. I don't think too many people...
Well, that's your gun culture. That's what it is. You lot are used to guns.
Yeah, so I think I'd rather play my odds with a gun, too. To be honest, I mean, maybe it is American gun culture, but I see a lot of 2s in the chat. They're like, yeah, well, I'd rather take my chance with a gun. He might miss. You know what I'm saying? I had a dude guy try to stab me before, tried to stab me in the chest. It was the scariest experience in my life. Dude ran up with me with a knife, tried to stab me. For nothing, didn't know the person.
What did you do? Did you run?
I ran, yes, I ran. Yeah, he had a big ass
butcher
knife and tried to stab me in the chest. Of course I ran. What, am I going to stand there and get stabbed? Hell no, I was running. So,
no, I don't blame you. I'd run.
It was just a random act of violence. A bunch of dudes ran up on me, tried to jump me. One tried to stab me.
Oh, wow.
The car broke down. It was the middle of the night. Yeah, a guy tried to stab me. Just a random act of violence.
Were you kind of like in an area like the hood?
Yeah, it was my neighborhood now, where I live.
You see, obviously, I don't really know what that's like. I do have some idea. When I went to Miami,
I just know
we were all good.
If I would have been 2 seconds slower, I wouldn't be here.
Oh, well, I'm glad you were fast.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm fast, too. 2 seconds slower, I wouldn't have been here. This dude right now that tried to stab me, he's in prison for murder.
No way.
Yeah. He's spending the rest of his life for murdering somebody else. He shot a dude. He shot a dude at a McDonald's.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, like I said, luck's on your side. I mean, I kind of know what a hood. I kind of know what a hood looks like. When I went to Miami, and it was me and my cousins, we were all girls, and we rented a car, and they said to us, I know it's not so bad now, but I'm going back 20 years, and they said to us when we rented the car, do not go downtown Miami. And we drove the car accidentally into downtown Miami.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a little bit like a scene out of Boys in the Hood.
Mm-hmm. I've been to Miami.
We were lucky because some... Huh?
I've been to Miami.
Well, when I went, I really wanted to walk down, you know, the Miami Strip where one of my favorite films is Scarface.
Mm-hmm.
And I really wanted to walk down that strip. I mean, I was like, I want to walk down that strip. And so that's why I went. But like I said, we ended up in downtown Miami, and that was an interesting experience.
My thing about Miami is nobody spoke English. It's like being in a third world country.
Oh, I love the Latin Americans.
Yeah, but it was like being in a third world country to me. If you don't speak the language, it's hard to communicate with anybody. And that's what I found Miami was. It's hard to communicate. It's hard to get directions. It's just like, but then when you get into the Keys,
Well, that's like
Keys,
London.
when you get into the Keys, when
Yeah.
you get out of Miami, you get into the Keys. Oh, it's so nice. It's so beautiful. Everybody goes back to everybody speaks English. It's so nice. The Keys is probably where you should have went if you was in Florida. That shit's beautiful.
I just went to just Miami. We stayed in Miami. It was one of the best holidays I've ever had.
Yeah, I like it.
I absolutely loved it. Yeah, no, it was great. I mean, you know, one of my items that I've got on my bucket list is I'd love to come back to America and do a tour of the Deep South.
Mm-hmm. Well, like
You know,
North
I'd love
Carolina,
to meet
South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama.
Yeah. I'd
Tennessee.
love to do that eventually. Yeah, hopefully when I'm not too old, I'll be able to afford coming over and doing like a road trip. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, the South is pretty cool. I've been down there a lot lately, though. I mean, I'm in the South, too. Virginia's part of the South.
Yeah, I just want to see, you know, it's a cultural experience, isn't it?
I don't know. That's what I used to think. I used to think rednecks were only in the South until I went to Wisconsin and I was in like Indiana or somewhere and everybody was redneck as shit. I was like, yo, I would thought rednecks were in the South. But, you know, if you've only been in the South, you don't know till you go somewhere else. But in the hell no, everybody's redneck. You know, no matter where you go.
Yeah, but
you
what
get
does
into the country,
redneck
it turns
and shit
redneck.
actually mean?
Just country folk is all it is. That country lifestyle.
Yeah, like I said, it's all alien to
It
me.
ain't
I
got
don't
nothing to
know
do
what
with
any
the
of that.
north or south. You know what I'm saying? Because people are everywhere. You know, it's just a lifestyle, a culture thing. Like, you just, especially if you're in the country, hard-working country folk.
No, like I said, I know. Yeah, I've heard good end things said about the Deep South, but I'd love to go and see. And one last thing before I go, actually, I wanted to ask because I'm curious. Marijuana obviously is legal in your state.
Uh-huh.
Still illegal in the UK. And I was just wondering, is it still exactly the same as the illegal stuff that you used to buy, or is it kind of new where you can buy different flavors?
Weed now is potent as shit. Like, it's super strong. Like, I remember when weed wasn't that good. I remember the Mexican brick weed era where you had to smoke big fat blunts of it. Now there's hybrids. There's scientists growing it. The level of THC is at an all-time high in concentrates and edibles and things like that. So I think it's different now. I think weed is totally different now. It's way stronger.
And does it still smell the way that it used to smell when you bought it illegal? I know that's a really weird question.
Way stronger.
But for me, what, the smell?
The smell, the taste, just everything's been ramped up. It's not dirt weed anymore. It's well-grown, cultivated weed.
Right.
So.
No, the reason why I asked is because I'd love to be able to smoke it, but the smell makes me nauseous.
I love the smell of it. I think it smells sweet. Well, different weed has different smells, but I think it has a really sweet smell. Like, if you could have incense that smelled like weed, I'd burn it. I think it has a really good sweet smell to it, depending on what kind of strain of weed you got. As long as you don't have, like, no Chem Dog or nothing that, like, it has a chemically smell. But if you have something that's, like, fruity, smell, like a
That's what I
purple,
mean, like a fruity smell.
a purple punch or something like that. And yeah, that shit smells so good in the air. It's like, yo, if I could just burn this as an incense, it'd be great.
Well, that's what I'm going to do if ever I come back to America in a state where it's legal. Because I heard now that you've got restaurants where they put it in the food. I
The
mean, that's amazing,
food,
right?
you can eat it. You can roll around in it. You can damn fill up a swimming pool with it and high dive into it if you want to. They don't even give a damn. You can grow it in your front yard. I mean, that's the way it should be across the board anyway. Like, everybody, like, one thing America should have learned is prohibition didn't work. You know what I'm saying? When people want to do something, they're going to do it no matter if there's a law against it or not. So, and they spend so much money to fight against stuff that people are going to do anyway instead of these hard drugs that are destroying families and killing people. All them resources should be going to that, not to the guy smoking a J of some weed. And then you got big tobacco companies killing people every day with cigarettes. And we allow
Do
that.
you know how much cigarettes have gone up to here in England?
How much?
They're £15 a packet.
Wow. Yeah, see, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. They'll allow you to die to smoke some shit that'll kill you, but they won't allow you to smoke what you choose. So, what's worse of a drug? To me, I think cigarettes are way worse of a drug than weed any day. I quit smoking cigarettes because they were so terrible. You know? So,
Well, I smoke cigarettes, but it's because here in this country, obviously, we can't smoke anything else.
yeah. So I have an option. I much rather smoke weed than cigarettes, but I was smoking both. So I said, okay, I'm gonna cut the cigarettes out because that has all them chemicals, all them additives, all that stuff to it, and the weed don't.
No, I agree. I agree. I wish that we could catch up to the USA and make it legal.
And I think,
because
not to cut
Go
you,
on.
but weed has medical properties that help different things from cataracts to arthritis to joint disc, and cigarettes don't. Okay, there's no medical
Yeah.
benefit to a cigarette, but there are medical benefits to marijuana.
No, I completely 100% agree. I don't see why it's still illegal in the UK. I think we're a little bit old-fashioned and a bit stuffy. You know, we can't be that liberal kind of country. And it's just ridiculous, really. You know, like you said, then if you make it legal, then people don't have to be getting arrested for stupid crimes like having weed on them.
Yeah, and there's worse crime out there that we can attack. But if we're spending our resources on little petty crime, we could be spending them same resources on getting drugs that are killing people, hurting people off the streets, not people that are smoking.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, the drugs in England, I have to say, it's not. We still have drugs in England, obviously, but it seems that American has a lot harsher drugs on the streets than the English have.
Yeah.
You know, we don't really have. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there isn't any, but crack is not really a big
I
thing
think the
in
worst
England.
drug of them all is alcohol. What's worse to me, being around a drunk or being around a stoner? I'd much rather be around a stoner than a drunk. You know what I'm saying? So you
Yeah.
got people drinking every day. I mean, till they die. I don't see people smoking till they die. You know what I'm saying? But I see people drink themselves to death. You know?
No, I agree with you,
And
Jimmy.
we
You know, I
allow
have
we
to be
allow
100%.
that. We allow people to get hammered drunk till their kidney falls out of them. You know. So
Well, since lockdown, my liver hates me.
your liver hates you. Kidneys.
Yeah.
I got kidney pains. Leave me alone.
No, seriously, because obviously, you know, before, you know, you kind of just do weekend drinking, but then lockdown happened for 2 years, near enough. And so you're like, oh, well, I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I can just have a glass of wine. Then that glass of wine turns into 2 glasses of wine. Then it turns into a bottle of wine.
Mm-hmm.
And so unfortunately, you know, my liver's currently like trying to hurt, you know, it's hurting. And I'm really kind of hoping that I can go back to just the weekend.
The weekend drinker, right? Yeah, just occasionally. Like I said, I don't drink much. I used to drink when I was, you know, in bars all the time. I drank a lot more. And then I lived at the oceanfront, which is nothing but bars. I drink a lot. Now that I'm inland away from all that, I don't drink as much. I drink, like I said, once every 3 months, maybe.
I think here in England we are quite big drinkers. I mean, not as big as the Irish. I mean, I tell you what, the Irish will scare you the way that they drink. I mean, you will never find a bigger drinker than an Irish person.
Yeah, I know.
But I think us English are quite close behind them. We are a nation of big drinkers. We drink a lot of alcohol.
Yeah. Well, you got to be 18 to drink in the UK?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. It's 21 in the States.
And it's not really that strict because I started drinking when I was 13.
13? Like you
Yeah.
drinking beer or liquor?
No, at 13 I was drinking things like, I don't know what they call it in the US, but things like Alka-Pops.
I have no clue what that is. Is that like a...
It's like, I don't know, it's like the same percentage as a beer, 4%, but it's like, it's a mixer. So you might get Iron Brew one.
I got you. I think I know what you're talking about.
But now I'm on the hardcore stuff.
Now you just moved on to the hardcore stuff. So what do you drink?
Yeah. I'm afraid my poison is vodka.
Vodka?
Yeah.
From what country?
That's any country.
Any country. Any country that makes it. Puts it in a bottle.
Any country. Yeah. No, but I mix it. I don't drink it straight.
You know, honestly, when I go out and drink, I tend to drink a lot of vodka myself, too. I don't get a real bad hangover from vodka.
No, I don't.
So, I usually drink...
But that's my poison.
I'll usually drink, like, vodka and cranberry. Or I'll drink...
That's very good for your urinary tract.
Maybe. I don't know. It's good for me
it
getting me
is.
lit without being too drunk. You know what I'm saying? It don't get me blistered, like, hammered, tore up. It'll give me a little buzz, but it won't get me, like, headbutting people in the parking lot going to jail.
Yeah, but that's more like a boy thing, isn't it? I don't know. Girls don't headbutt and go to jails.
Yeah, no, it's a liquor thing. Because that Jägermeister makes me black out. If I drink Jägermeister, I'll black out. Like,
That's
I'll be
it's
conscious.
rough, Jägermeister.
Yeah, because I'll be conscious and doing shit, and I won't remember it. Like, I'll be there like somebody else possesses my body and takes over. Like, really? Like.
Well, no, I've had that with vodka. If I've drank too much, I've had blackouts, and I've done shit I don't remember.
I've never blacked out off vodka. I have off Jägermeister. Jägermeister make me... I can drink 5 shots of Jägermeister and won't even know who I am. I swear. It's something in it. I don't know if it's deer blood or what they got in that, the herbs and spice they put in that shit, but it's like drinking some cough syrup. I leave my body. I don't... People really be telling... Like, I won't remember nothing, and people be like, yeah, I seen you at the bar, man. I talked to you and everything. I'd be like, man, I don't remember none of that. None of it. Like, completely don't remember it. Like, it didn't happen to me.
Well, I understand now. I mean, I've done some pretty weird-ass shit when I've blacked out on vodka and not have any recollection of it, but just done weird-ass shit, you know? Because when you black out, it's weird how... I don't even understand how it works. It's like your body's fully functioning, you're fully functioning, but your brain shuts off.
Yeah, I guess. Or somebody else takes control of it. I have no clue. I have no clue, man. I had some buddies hit me up one day, and they were like, man, you was tore up last night. And I was like, man, I don't remember seeing you. And they were like, yeah, you was at this bar. And I was like, I don't even remember being at that bar. Somebody hit me up and said, I seen you at this bar. I woke up, and I had a whole bunch of cab things in my pocket. I don't know. Blacked out ain't good. Sleep.
No, it's not, because I don't do it often. I've done it like a handful of times, but I've slept walk when I've been blacked out.
You slept walk?
Yeah. And done the most crazy shit while I was sleepwalking.
Wow. I don't sleepwalk.
Yeah.
I have a cousin that used to sleepwalk. I'd stay at my aunt's house, and he had like bunk beds in the room when I was a kid. And his ass would get up and move things around in the middle of the night while he was asleep. It scared me. Like, and my aunt always told me not to wake him up. You know what I'm saying? Don't wake him up. But he would literally, like, open the closet, go in, put shit in the closet and shit. I'd be watching him. I'd be like, yo, this is the weirdest shit ever. I swore he was possessed as a kid. I was scared of him.
Well, I had a friend who, when she used to sleepwalk, this is when I was at uni and we had a shared house, she used to go naked, you know, because obviously she was sleeping, but she used to go to random rooms to pee. Mm-hmm. Just not the toilet.
Oh, Lord. that would be good when you woke up. Good Lord.
Well, she wouldn't remember a thing, but you would wake up in the middle of the night and she'd be in a corner of your room thinking it was the toilet and she'd be crashing down peeing.
Yeah, I've never got that drunk to where I've like missed the toilet or like peed thinking I was in the bathroom and peed on somebody's floor. Now I got a buddy. I ain't gonna say his name, but he comes in this chat room, and he got kicked out of his apartment because he had a roommate and he got all drunk and he walked into his roommate's room and pulled out his thing and peed on the floor thinking he was in the bathroom. Okay. So
it happens, Dolly. It happens.
Yeah, he was drunk, but he was telling, and I ain't gonna name him because he comes in this room. But he got kicked out of his place because the roommate was like, "Oh nah, man, that is it. That is it," and that would be it for me too. You know what I'm saying? If you walked in and just while you sleeping, and not only that, but it was right beside the man's bed while he's laying there asleep. You know what I'm saying? He walks in that room, thinks it's the toilet, and pisses right beside this man's head while he's asleep.
No,
not
but
on his
it
bed,
happens.
but on the floor.
No, but Dolly, when they do that, they've got zero recollection of doing that. They just, in their mind, I don't even know.
Yeah, but
At that
sleepwalking
time,
and
I
being
think,
drunk's different. You know what I'm saying? Imagine your drunk roommate walks in the room and pisses on your floor. That's a lot different than somebody sleepwalking and pisses on the floor. Don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? You got that drunk enough that you came in here and pissed on my floor. You know what I'm saying?
well, like I said, these things happen when you're that drunk. It happens, right?
Yeah, I guess it. Yeah, of course. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen a lot.
Yeah, so it's one of those things. But look, Dolly, I'm really, I can't. My phone bill is going to hate me.
Oh yeah,
at the end of this month.
Okay, yeah. Let me let you go because it has been a minute, but it was good talking to you.
It was really good talking to you as well. So happy Thanksgiving, and I really hope that you enjoy the rest of the day.
You too. Peace.
Bye. Bye.
I had to set up something like Discord or something for all our people from out of the country because I forget that, long distance rates, she probably just spent $100 on that phone call or something crazy. So, I don't know why can't they create a Google Voice for free and then call from Google Voice? Does a Google Voice do international? Because then it's Google to Google and it don't cost you anything. So we need to find a way for our international people to call in where they ain't costing them a fortune. Dolly.
Hi, Dolly.
Hey.
She was really interesting.
Yeah. UK,
Hey, I want to ask you weed questions, okay? It's been like 40 years since I smoked weed.
Hold on one second.
Okay. Hello. I wanted to ask you questions about weed. Okay. I want to ask you questions about weed.
Okay, what? Okay.
It's been like 40 years since I smoked weed.
Uh-huh.
And back then it was called a joint, not a blunt.
Uh-huh.
So what's the difference?
A joint is in paper and a blunt is tobacco leaf. It's the leaf and not a paper. So a blunt is wrapped up in a tobacco leaf, and a joint is wrapped up in a rolling paper like a zigzag or a 1.5 or.
Yeah, because it was flimsy and stuff.
Yeah, so they've moved up to just rolling it in, like I smoke out of tobacco leaves.
Well, yeah, because I looked at your blunts and I told my daughter, I said, but these look like a cigarette. They're not, all floppy and twisted at the end like a joint was.
Yeah, and they're a lot bigger.
Yeah.
And like I said,
how do you function smoking that much if you said it's a lot stronger?
It's tolerance. Like it's just a tolerance thing. It's like anything. Like it just anything you do, you build a tolerance to. So I smoke so much it don't have a real long lasting effect on me. It's really quick. It's like I smoke, I have a little buzz for a little while, just relax me. I don't really get like, if somebody was to smoke what I smoke, I've seen people be like stupid, like it don't even phase me. You know, it's like an alcoholic that drinks a lot. If I tried to drink with something, like I have a brother that's alcoholic. If I tried to drink with him, I could never keep up with him. I'd be 3 beers in on the floor, and he could drink 3 straight bottles of vodka. You know, because he drinks every day. I don't. So
Well, I didn't really like smoking weed because it made me paranoid, and it also made me sleepy, and I
sleepy.
sleep all the time.
I mean, there's different things. Some of it has different effects. There's some marijuana strands that are uplifting that give you energy. Your sativas are uplifting strands. Your indicas are the ones that make you all laid back in the couch. So there's different, there's different things for different. It depends where you're trying to be. If you're trying to do something where you're going to be a busy day, you want to smoke a little bit of sativa, relax, calm you down. That'll still give you the energy. You still be a little mellow. You good. If you just want to be lazy and eat cookies and eat ice cream all day, get you a strong ass indica, and you ain't getting off the couch and doing nothing. Okay, that's how it kind of is.
Well, I used to smoke a bong. Do I still use those?
Yeah, people. When I was young, I used to smoke out of a bong. I don't anymore. It's just too much
Well, it's kind
lung
of hard
power
to
for
carry
me.
around with you.
Yeah, I mean, they got bags and stuff. You can put them in, But who wants to do all that? I'm good with the smoking blunts.
Okay.
All
Because,
right.
I'm old, so for pain, I could probably use
Maybe
some, but
what I would recommend, and I ain't no doctor, but I would try some CBD first.
oh, really?
Yeah, because I didn't think CBD had no effect. I honestly didn't. And then these people sent me this CBD candy bar. Okay, that was really good too. It was delicious. It almost tasted like some mint chocolate. But in about 30 minutes, I was so relaxed. I mean, I was absolutely, my body felt like jello. Like it felt just relaxed. I was like, wasn't like smoking and it wasn't a real, it was just a real relaxing effect. And I was like, man, I didn't think the CBD did shit, to be honest, because I'm a smoker. I was like, man, I smoked the cron. This stuff ain't going to do nothing for me. But it did. It actually helped my body a little bit. So I had to take a different stance on it after that. I was like, hey, that stuff, might have some benefits for some people, especially.
Well, I'd like that.
Yeah, it really loosens your joints a little bit. It relaxes you. So
Because I have a lot of anxiety, too.
yeah, it might. I don't.
So,
Ain't a doctor or nothing. I don't know exactly, but I just saying I didn't think it would do anything, and it didn't have like an effect where it got me high. Of course, it don't. But it did relax me, almost if I took something for my nerves.
like
You
taking a
could
Xanax.
somebody that's like takes Xannies or something like that to calm you down.
Yeah.
This would be a good alternative. Some CBD, something to just relax you without knocking you out. You know.
Oh, I would like that.
Yeah, and honestly, when I get a chance, I'm gonna buy me some more of them candy bars because I actually enjoyed it. And that was the first one that I had tried like that, and I was like, wow, man, that actually has a good effect to it. Like nothing like made me tired. It just relaxed me. I could actually feel the difference though.
Do you know what brand it was or what it was called?
No, I think I have the package somewhere. I'll try to find it for you. But this just if you're gonna try something like that, I'd say start really low. You know, get something really low level CBD.
Yeah.
And they even got it in like rubs that you can rub it on your joints. But I would try it, and whatever you do, do it in real low levels, and then if it helps, it's up the levels a little bit.
Okay.
But that was the only
All
one I ever
right.
tried. But it helped. You have a good one.
You too. Happy Thanksgiving.
You too. Peace.
Bye.
That's a weird question, but you know, older people or having these questions about this stuff that probably never smoked in their life. When I went to my heart doctor, and this is no lie, I can't make this up. My heart doctor said, maybe you should try. She said years ago, I wouldn't even have said this, but since it's legal in Virginia now, maybe you should try smoking. Or, CBD or some THC. And, because she was trying to get me quit smoking. So hold on, callers. But she actually had gave me, a bunch of paperwork on the benefits of CBD and THC. Dolly. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Dolly!
Daddy!
Oscar's being a bit naughty.
Who's being naughty?
What are you doing, bud?
I'm
I
chilling.
said Oscar's being a bit naughty today.
Okay, well, we got to watch Oscar. Just kidding, we got to throat chop him.
Gotta throw chop him. Happy Thanksgiving, bud. This is Oscar from Arkansas. Just calling
Arkansas,
in.
what's up,
The
Oscar?
fucking,
Well, happy Thanksgiving to
Man,
you too,
the-
man.
hell yeah, dude. The British chick had me wanting to tell her, or her tell me I'm being a bit naughty. But I couldn't
That
get her to
accent
say
is,
it.
is super, cute.
Bro, I love that accent. That's my
Yeah.
favorite accent. Like
Yeah,
that,
it's like
and then,
cute on a chick. It sounds really cute on a chick.
Yeah, for sure, man. But yeah, I'm just calling in and say happy Thanksgiving, Dolly. Just watching, talking to people in chat. Everybody's cool as fuck, man. So
Yeah.
smoking on a little golden goat.
There you go.
I'm way
There you
too high at the moment. So,
Way too high at the moment. I was going to eat Thanksgiving dinner, but I forgot.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, we're gonna eat late.
That's how I am.
Or well,
I eat late all
we're
the
gonna eat
time.
about 6 or 7 o'clock or something. So
I'm probably going
watch a little football maybe.
I'm probably going to go find me something to eat, figure out what I'm going to do for dinner here shortly in just a few minutes when I get out of here. But look, matter of fact, I'm about to get out of here. So I appreciate you calling in.
Cool, man.
And I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving
yeah.
with your family.
You too, bro.
Enjoy your dinner.
Hell yeah, take it easy, Dolly.
Peace. All right, guys, I'm going to close that because it's getting late and it is Thanksgiving. Everything likes to close early. I do got to find me some food. So I'll go somewhere. I know some of my family went to Cracker Barrel and some of my family went to some other place. But I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to find me something good, though. I want something good. I just don't know exactly what. Well, I know what I want. I just don't know where I want it from. I might go to, I do like that fried turkey. That fried turkey at Cracker Barrel, that's actually pretty good. I talk a lot of shit about Cracker Barrel sucking, but that fried turkey is actually pretty good. Rhonda, happy Thanksgiving, Dolly. Shannon, Dolly, my son works at a dispensary and they make their own candy bars. I want to send you one. Message me for flavors and where to send. Shannon, I don't know where to message you at, but if you hit me up on Facebook, send me the same message, I'll send you where to send it to. Especially when I ate the little CBD candy bar that I smoked. Oh my God, that was on point. Okay. So back in the day, I'd be like, CBD? Nah. Okay. And for you people, this is another thing I don't get. Is these states are illegal, right, that smoke in. Like, let's just say Georgia. Georgia's illegal to smoke in, right? But they sell these cartridges, like these THC 0 cartridges and these Delta 10s and these Delta 8s, and they mix them. Them shits are strong as hell. Okay? These might as well make weed legal in your state. You're selling it anyway. Right? I went and bought one of those pens, like one of the cake pens. That shit was strong as hell. It had me high as shit. And I'm thinking, this is an illegal state, but yet y'all sell this shit, which is the same exact thing, and it gets you high as shit. Like, I was out there with them vape carts. I was like, and them are the legal ones. If you're going to sell that, why not just sell the real shit? I never got that, to be honest. You love the hemp peppermint lotion? Nicotine vapes illegal here, but shops sell them. Delta F's me up. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like them Delta strands, like the Delta shit. I'm like, they might as well sell bud. This shit is strong. Like I hit it with choking. I was like, good Lord. And and then I went into the smoke shop, and he told me, he said, look, we don't sell any of the cake pens or these other pens or these you know what I'm saying? He said because they all been found to have like fentanyl in them. So we only sell the pens that have been tested, blah, blah, blah. Because I wanted one of the really strong pens. And he was like, no, we only got these pens. So, I don't know. But and then again, you know, that's the thing. When you buy flour, you get to see it, how, you know, you can look at it. When you start buying these concentrates, you don't know what you're smoking. That's the scary thing, too. So just be careful for all these people out there buying these pens at the gas station shit. Because that's what the dude told me at the store. He was like, yeah, we only sell the ones that are certified, because a lot of these ones in the gas stations are like been found to have like fentanyl in them. I don't know if he was just saying that so I'd buy his shit, but that's what he said. It's legal for medical in Florida, $150 to get a medical card. See, Virginia, you don't have to have a medical card or nothing. You ain't got to have nothing here. It's recreational. You can just buy it, smoke it. You don't need shit. You don't need a card. You don't need... If you caught smoking in public, it's supposed to be a $25 fine. That's it. They write you a ticket. But they don't even do that. I had a cop walk right up to me while I was smoking. I was standing behind a building smoking. And they're kind of like, if you're out of sight, out of mind, they don't care. Right? If you was like standing at a park smoking, yeah, you're getting a ticket. You know what I'm saying? But if you like off in the cut smoking somewhere and you ain't bothering nobody, cop walked right up to me and was like, hey, what's up, man? Kept walking. And I was standing right there smoking. I still ain't even used to that. You know what I'm saying? And then in D.C., because D.C. has been legal so long, I was up there hanging with my buddy C Street, and they were just breaking out shit in the clubs and everything. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was like, we were going up in this club, and I must have had, like, because I went to the dispensary before, so I had all the stuff in my bag. And I'm thinking, you know, because they're going to search the bag because of guns and shit like that. Because we in this club in the hood, so they're about to go through the bag. I remember looking at my boy, I'm like, yo, man, I forgot I got all this shit in the bag. He's like, man, this is DC, Jimmy, man, you can have all that shit you want. You know what I'm saying? So I remember, look, the doorman was digging through all my weed, looking to see if I had a gun. Okay, looking for gun all through the shit. I mean, I had a whole, you know what I'm saying? Because I bought a little bit of everything. Because at that time, it wasn't legal. It was legal in DC, dispensaries. But Virginia didn't have no dispensaries. It's legal, but we don't have no dispensaries. So you can go to the dispensaries in D.C. So I just had bought a bunch of shit from the dispensary, and the door dude was just digging all through it. You know what I'm saying? He's like, all right, you good? And I'm thinking, man, I'm about to walk up in this, you know? So, but where it's legal, they just don't care. Virginia just still, I'm trying to get used to that. Oregon, there's a weed shop on every corner, like it's literally a convenience store. You can literally walk in there and they will sell you a pre-rolled joint for $3 of some chronic. $3 on every corner in the city. Like, that is crazy. And I know Virginia's going to be that. This is going to be just like that. You can't stop it though. You can't stop it. Vegas, same way. There's literally more weed shops than anything. There's casinos and weed shops. My first dispensary, well, I was like a kid in a candy store. First dispensary, the one I walked into in Vegas, it was huge, right? It was just too much to look at. I looked at the dude. I said, look, give me the best shit you got, right? I don't want to look at it. I don't want to smell it. Just go give me some of the best shit that you got. And it was okay. Okay? It was. They showed me some of their top shelf. And some of their top shelf was low end here. Believe it or not. Like they had some Mac as top shelf, Mac here cheap, right? But later on I found two different cookie shops. Okay? The one cookie shop was a bullshit cookie shop. Don't go to that one. Okay, if you're in Vegas. There's two of them. There's the main one, go to the main one. The main one is a real one. Okay? That's where they got your apple fritters, your, you know what I'm saying, your Gary Paytons, your, you know, your cookies. The first one's some bullshit that sells random shit and they just, it's like a, I don't know if it's like a chain or what. But I went to the one, oh, and they had some shit that was this amazing. Amazing. Okay? It made my trip. Like, it was that good. And when I was there, I smoked the Tyson's Ranch. I smoked the stuff from Willie. I smoked, what else was there? The cookie shit. Out of all of it, cookies is the best. Okay? You can't, the burner cookie stuff is just, oh my God, it's the best. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I love each and every one of you. I will see you later tonight after I get me some dinner. Take care of what I got to take care of. All that good stuff. Peace! And thank you guys for everybody that has donated to the camera fund. And like I said, I'm going to take the stuff from the wish list and just put it over to the registry. So there's only one link. And that way the trolls can't keep knocking out the wish list. But peace, guys.